Who knew round 98 was that hard? That's what she said. We're on round 98 with only one monkey and $17,000 on round 98. What does that even mean? Ceramic health and Moab health is pretty crazy, but I don't know. Let's start off with like this one. Let's see if we have enough. Like watch this be the answer right off the bat. That'd be pretty funny. So we can take down those pretty fast. Is this gonna work? Oh my gosh, watch this work. It is still round 98 though, and I forgot I have big balloons on, so we can't even see where my guy's at. And you cannot sell, so you have to just pick one tower and hope that it works. And this one's doing pretty well already. Like watch us one and done a thing. That would be crazy. I'm going to be level-headed here and say that's not going to happen because we still have the ZOMGs. We haven't even popped one ZOMG yet. So let's try his brother, the top path one, just like so, and see if that does any better. It's honestly, it looks worse to me. It looks worse. I don't like that at all. But this guy is pretty wicked. And I just one tower though. This is crazy. And you gotta wait 20 minutes for it to get to that tower in the middle of this little pond area. Or what would you call that? So definitely not. And they're all regrow. So that's just never gonna fly. But before we get too far, and don't forget to head on over to the Ninja Kiwi store and use creator support code Dumbloon because it helps out the channel every time you purchase something from the Ninja Kiwi store at no extra cost to you. But what if we go like this and like super strom everything, like a couple times, or just regular strom everything like that? We still have so much money left, so I know that is not the answer at all. Let's just go like this maybe. That's kind of cool, but useless and kind of dumb. I think with this path, we're gonna have this. Let's just see. Once we get them down to like little balloons, we're not gonna be able to pop them. We are popping them. That's actually kind of cool. That's working. What if we just go like that then? Like in one big area. Oh my gosh, it's actually working. Watch the mortar be the answer. That would be crazy. No, 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 no. Maybe when they come back, they won't pop them. Okay, go, go, go. Okay, no. They went back to black balloons and that wasn't gonna fly. What about like Robobot, but just like this one? That would be really wicked. Let's just go like strong and first. So like laser eyes. This is weak, but it's like working. No, 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 it's not working. Oh, it is working? Maybe like down here would be probably a better spot, but I really don't think this is the one. Maybe like not the top path either. We can go with like the bottom path. We'll go down to the Dark Knight and that one. So it's too much for us with this guy. The knockback's making him regrow a little too crazy, as you can see here. That's just too much. I love these one rounders. I wouldn't call this a puzzle, right? Because it's not a puzzle, right? Well, I mean, yeah, there's a solution. Yeah, you could call it a puzzle. But what I'm saying is like it's just different, and I really enjoy these like one and done ones. Let's go with Icicles and brittle. It's more so that it's like find the solution rather than just like a puzzle. It's just you got to find the tower. Obviously it's just one. It's not like there's more to go on here. And is he not even gonna pop them down? Does he not work like that? I thought he did. Maybe he has to like have one to break it down, but that's not the answer at all. Imagine if it's this one. Imagine if this thing has enough power because they're like lower health to Moabs that this thing can like take them down. It's actually doing it. Is glue gunner like always the answer? Okay, good. We didn't have enough. I was like, come on, thank you so much. Imagine glue gunner being the answer on that one. We could go with this one and just kind of like rocket storm everything, right? So we'll go rocket storm. No, it's just not enough. I mean, it felt cool, but it's just not there. So I've always really dug the fourth one, the arcane mastery, arcane spike. That's what it's called. And then the middle path with the fire is really, really cool. I don't think it's going to work. I kind of want to try like the other one. Oh my gosh. What about the other one? The Prince of Darkness could totally work in this scenario. We'll go like that and then fire. We don't want Prince of Darkness. Okay. Never mind Prince of Darkness. How about Rocket Storm? Let's move that umbrella down because it stresses me out. And we have $3,000 left. So I don't think it's the answer, but I just love Rocket Storm and it does really well. So Rocket Storm. So that's doing the best so far. I don't think it's gonna be enough though, because it's not gonna regen in time. And these big balloons are just purely ridiculous. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Oh, we lost to a one red balloon. There you go. Out of the ordinary, but could be pretty cool. I don't know what cross path you're supposed to go with this one. I don't know. I don't think it really matters, to be honest. You're just getting the middle path. But like if we can like go like this, okay, we'll potion them all up, you know. He's actually hurting them. That is pretty cool. And then we'll go zzz. And that thing, is that bad? Cookie Monster, what are you doing? Now this sounds silly, but it could be the answer. We'll go with the bottom path if this one doesn't work, but I could honestly see this working because this thing just bellows everything, just and it just takes it all out. And so if he actually breaks one down, the balloons are gonna be nothing, I think. This is all theory. So far, no balloons. We can't even pop the BFBs down. We barely made them to Moabs. That was just a really dumb idea. Same thing, but we're gonna use turbocharge. And it's like, okay, yeah, we get past the 4 to 5 BFBs. We're so cool. But we still got the ZOMGs. And I feel like that's where our issue is going to lie at the end. So that actually works. That's really good, actually. Like, really good. But those balloons are just too much for us. We would have to find a way to like make the balloons go away for a little bit. How about boat pull? And the reason I say that is because the boat pull is super strong. So if we just like get out all the other ones, and then this like middle path is just actually good. I don't know about with regrows and stuff. It's doing pretty well. I mean, we can like pull a BFB down. No, that was a waste. I'm gonna be honest. I was honestly not expecting this to be this long of a challenge. I thought we'd be done with this one pretty quickly. It's probably something I'm like forgetting or just not hitting that well. Oh, and then as I'm saying that, I'm like, the Fire Phoenix. It's always the Fire Phoenix if you don't know it is, and it isn't. And let's just give it a shot. Let's see if it has enough time to regenerate. And then once we do that, we'll go with, we don't need that one. We'll just go with that one. See if that does anything. I don't think the intense magic's really going to help it. And let's just see what it does on its own right off the bat. Boom. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Now the problem I see is if it leaves balloons hanging out, that's where it's going to be a problem because we can't pop them all. So we'd need it to regen, and then we'd have to pop it off again because these are going to wreck us. So my question would be, what if we like wait it out? So we'll wait till it's like absolutely necessary. So like right about now, and we'll get all those. Oh, we can't even get through them. Okay, we'll come back to that. I don't think that's the answer. What about this top path that we don't have enough for? Can we get money? If we can get money, that top path will be great. That thing could like stop everything. And we do get money. We do get money. Okay, let's give that a shot. Oh my gosh. Okay. Get it. There we go. Oh, no. A pink one? Okay, let's try that again. I think we're onto something here with getting that one. I really do. I think it's kind of cool. So I'm going to stay on these ones and just focus on the balloons so we don't get anything wrecking through us. There we go. Got the blue one out of the way. Oh, this works because we're only focusing on that. Okay, cool. We'll go like that. Focus on that one. I just don't see this being right. This is taking way too long. So we want more powerful darts with this one, right? Like the $1,200 one. But I don't see us getting $1,200. No. Get those. What are you doing? Come on. Okay, that was valiant, but like just... No. So Plasma Blast and Epic Range, but not there. That's a bad spot. We'll put it down here. Plasma Blast and Epic Range right there. That's kind of ugly, but at least he can pop like everything there. Well, I always mistake like, cause those look so big. I'm like, oh, he can hit them from down there, but I don't know if he can. No, he can't. But let's see what this can do. Well, it's too much for us, of course. That's not gonna work. I had to turn off that big balloons. That thing was just driving me crazy. Now I have a question. Does this actually damage Moab class? Like since the health is so low, look how small they are now that they're just regular. That is crazy. Does it actually do damage? It does. Very little, but it does some. That's pretty cool. Can actually pop them. Imagine this is the answer. That'd be pretty hilarious. No way. Okay, good. No way that's the answer. I would have been a pretty bummed out if it just like been a little circle dude this whole time. How about this one with that? Oh, we have first strike too? Oh goodness, that's cool. Because then I think we can hit like all of them at once maybe. There's no money left. That has to be it. You're kidding me. Okay, come on, buddy. You got it. Don't lose now. Can he get them all? Watch it be like better timing. Watch me lose right now. Get that pink one. Get all those ceramic one. Okay. All right. I see what the problem is here. We got to wait for the right second. Honestly, we could probably put it on the top path. Might do a little better. So we'll just wait for everybody to come out, right? So just like now everything's out. Oh, so we just have the one. We're going to still get wrecked. No, get those ones. Get them. Okay. Get that rainbow. Oh my God. Okay, we'll start early. We'll go with the top path. I think you can hit them now, right? Hang on. That was a thing. Like if you have the top path, it can hit them all right away. When did that change? All right. So the last one is on the map. Boom. We suck. We suck so bad. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have an idea. And what I'm going to do is get this guy out of the field right there. And we're going to wait and not pop these ones. You're just not going to pop them. That's all you got to do is not pop them. So that last one is on the truck. Oh, it's just 2 BFBs. Is that 1 or 2 BFBs? You got this, buddy. I'm training you well. I believe in you. Like 57 Moabs, a bunch of ceramics, and you did it. This one stuck out to me. I'm a big fan of like judging books by its cover, and this title looked cool. Pop the Moab exclamation point. Let's give it a shot. Low health again for the Moab, but it's super fast. So I'm thinking just like, we'll try this one, and then we'll get that one and see what that does. And then can we sell? We can sell. So what do we do once we sell? We get that one on strong. Okay, first, and then we go like this, maybe like this to them. Okay. And those are gonna like pop down, I guess. Is this it? Like, are we doing it like our first try? Are we that cool? No, we're not that cool. Oh, maybe we are that cool. We are that cool. Yeah. Well, same reason, pop the BFB. Let's give that one a shot. And the regrow rate is 69%. But we have 2465 lives. So I feel like we have a lot of leeway with that. So let's go with this one first. Oh, we cannot. Oh my gosh. Let's actually look what towers we can play with first, because I'm not gonna sit here and do all that. So we get 1 monkey, and they're really bad. They're really bad. Oh my goodness. Do we get a dartling? So we just probably have to pop the first layer is what I'm guessing. So we will just let this thing roll through. And a BFB is 3164. So we need to pop that first layer. And obviously a sniper sounds good to me, but that's just gonna take an hour, but we will give it a shot. That's doing pretty well. Not the best. We are getting the pizza dirty or burnt. We're burning the pizza, right? Is that the animation for that? Have you noticed with like the glue gunner though, when you glue the big old guys, it still has like the shape of a BFB. It's still rounded rather than a flat pizza. But this is the best we can do with this one. So if it doesn't open it up, then it's not the sniper at all. We opened it up and we won. Oh my goodness. Hardest challenge ever. I feel like that's a little clickbaity. I feel like we're going to be able to beat this pretty quickly. So let's give it a shot. And it's just round 4. So what's round 4? Just like not that much, right? So we can just go like this. Like that should be enough, right? Round 4 is a bunch of blue balloons. Okay. I had a feeling. How about a dartling against all these guys? No, a dartling can't handle it. Well, this is another like little trickster one. I love it. All right, so we'll get this guy and that guy. No, way too slow, dude. Okay, a bomb for sure. We'll go bigger bombs and faster reload. Maybe put it back here in this corner. I think this could be it. Boom, boom. Okay, so how about right here then? We'll go like that. Let's see. Get it. Okay, so I don't think it's the bomb. I think it could be the bomb if you're good enough. Oh, but it's the ice. But why does it need to be the bomb if it's the ice? That's what I'm saying right now. And what does permafrost do? Probably nothing good, right? We don't really need the permafrost. Balloons move slowly after thawing out. We don't care about that. So let's go larger freezing area like that. And clap them all, buddy. He's gonna go wapow, wapow. There we go. No, we don't go. It has to be ice. It really does. So we're just gonna figure this out. Oh my gosh, he lets those go. We can go with like top path glue. That doesn't even pop them. That doesn't even pop. Okay, this one. We'll go with improved rings, faster throwing, and we will put him on last. Like that, yeah. But maybe change his little hand. That was really close. Maybe I didn't need to change his hand. Maybe that was my fault. Put him on last though. Yes. Okay, so we'll do that and we'll switch back to first. Easy win. Or what if we just don't move him? Like what if we just don't move him and that's the whole problem is that I'm like, okay, no, so that's not it. Let him attack one more time. Boom. Oh, that was so close. Okay, how about here like that? Yes, because then he can come back and circle around. I love it. Oh, it has to be the boomer, but I just suck. I really do suck. Okay, this one, oversized nails and sentry gun. Yeah, sentry gun, duh. That one's really good. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, this was the answer the whole time. All right, this one has me really nervous. To start it off, there's been 113 players and only 6 wins. Secondly, you only have $28,000 to beat round 98. There's no like lower Moab health or nothing like that. It's a normal round 98, but your ability cooldowns are crazy long, twice as long almost. And you only get druids. So I'm thinking maybe to start off with Geraldo because he's like that tower that gives you other power. And we'll just take it from there. Let's see what we got. We got only 30 grand or roughly 30 grand. So there's not much that we can buy even. I think that, yeah, we're not going to be getting any 5th tiers at all. And I don't think any of these towers can just like naturally take this down. So the first thing I'm going to think of course, is the best strategy in this game. If you argue with that, you're crazy, is the Druid of the North or why Druid of the North? What made me think of that? The Avatar of Wrath strategy, the Druid strategy, the tried and true, literally beats every single beginner and intermediate and a lot of advanced maps. This strategy right here. Now we have a couple bucks left for our guy, but what if we don't even use him? What if we just go with another Druid and have this one be like a wind Druid? Because he's going to be faster. He's going to be ×5 faster. We should be able to get enough money. I mean, this is round 98. So if we can actually pop some stuff down, I see us getting a lot of money. And every time I see this, I think I've said this before, but just every time I think of Druid of the Storm, I think of Riders on the Storm, you know, that song. It's like really old. You probably know like the newer version where they added like a rap song to it, but it's an old song by the Doors. And I just don't know what it is. Every time I think about it, I think about that. What's something that you guys think about that every time you use like a different tower or an upgrade or just something makes it in your head click and you always think of it every time you place that on the tower? Now this is not gonna work. We can't even get it down to actually make some money. So what I'm thinking here is what if it has like nothing to do with the actual Druid and the Druid is there just to be like to throw us off like a funny thing, and maybe we have to like flame, like honestly if we can just break something down we'll be okay. Like that's all we really need to do. So does he need sharpening stones? He does not. He can do powerful, I guess. He's already slow, so maybe we can like break this guy down. Like I said, we just need some Moabs here, and then once we get that going, this guy will blow them all back. And Geraldo has really changed things up because it's really hard to tell like what hero to use anymore, because you think like, oh, I just need some camo, so use Etienne or the other ones that see camo. But the problem is like Geraldo does so much. He's not even like would he even be considered a hero? Like, he is a hero, but he's more just so like a shopkeeper. Like, he is his own class of heroes, which is so weird to me. Now, what if I just put this guy here with, is that going to do anything? No, because it's just basic Maelstrom. So that's not doing anything at all. I want to say that maybe we should actually just Ixnay on the Geraldo Geraldo nay. And I'm thinking what we should do is actually get Oben, since we have the Druid strategy, and we'll use the same exact strat, but we'll put Oben up front to lead the pack right here. And we'll go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, apparently I screwed up, so we'll put it here instead. So they don't all reach each other, which is kind of a bummer. So these two are only ×4. But now we need to get Oben up to enough to where he can actually give, okay, he does give the Druids all their little things over here, so that's good to go. And we don't have $1,000. So I'm thinking, but now with those ones only ×4, watch that be like the same amount of damage than without Oben. But they're already shredding. That's really cool. And then we can actually throw down our brambles to help out. I think if anything, we're gonna get this down to like under a Moab, like at least one, right? Come on, come on, come on. One ceramic. Come on, just let me see what the ceramics look like here. What is going on? We need more money. That's honestly what we just need, is more money, and this isn't not working out. I want to see if this guy can get up to level 10, and he cannot. Oh, that's not good at all. Because I was thinking if we could get up to level 10, then we could just use the ability and it wouldn't have been a big deal. But just 2 of these guys, look at that. Look at that. You got a total whopping 100 points there. Woohoo! So it took a lot longer to place them, but this is actually a pretty cool spot, I think. And I think we got them all going. And then I think for this one, we'll probably just go with Thunder of Heart and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, like, what if we actually went to top path instead of the Thorn Swarm? But the Thorn Swarm, I think, is where it's at. The only thing I'm thinking differently is like maybe we change their positioning. But look, he's actually hitting the ones at the bottom still. So maybe not. I think this is the best place to put him. And it's just maybe more on the other side. Just shred these ones. Shred these ones. This is all we need to do. Just like get one of them down. And then I'll drop this one right there. Boom, 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 boom. Shred that thing. No, what is going on? That's not even close to the answer, so it can't be the answer. All right, how about this? I never go with Ball of Lightning, and they have the Oben buff now. So maybe they might do something, but honestly, the Avatar of Wraths had like way more damage done already. These guys aren't doing bad though. Look at, they're getting a solid amount of pops here. Just not gonna cut it. But maybe it's like a late bloomer kind of tower and it just kind of blows up later. But what I'm thinking is we're just, you know, we're done for. So maybe not. Actually, lightning's pretty good. What if we, okay, kind of leading me to believe that maybe we should go with like Avatar of Wrath, but all of lightning instead, and that could do something, because this is actually going pretty well. But I think it's because of the Ball of Lightning, obviously, right? So these guys had around 19,000 pops each. All right, the problem is I did 2 Heart of Thunders, and now like all of these guys have absolutely nothing. Maybe you should do like a couple and then just one, and then the rest do the others, because maybe just one lightning is all we need to like keep attacking. Because I'm thinking the one with the lightning might get more damage, but then I could be completely wrong. So we'll just have to see at the end. Hang on, look at this. So those other druids did get more pops. They got 19,000 pops, but look at these two. So they got 10,000 and these only got 4,000. What is that about? Look at it above his head. It says ×5, and did on the last one too, but there's only 4. So it's like some kind of weird thing, or is it just saying that like that's, you can have that ability if you want to? But okay, so we got 5 of them instead of the normal 6 that we want. So that's fine though, because now we can just have this. Now we have 5 of them. They'll all get 10,000, which would be 50,000. But before, I think 3 at 19,000 is better than 50,000. So I'm not exactly sure, but it looks like we're shredding them open pretty quickly. So we got less than 50,000 pops with all of these. So that's kind of gross. So I was running a test here to see if Oben, without him, his little +1 pierce thing really made a difference. And I don't think it's going to make or break this run because it's not working out to begin with. So I'm actually starting to think that Pat might be a better choice. But I just realized look at this. Watch this. I've never actually seen this before. When you select him, his mouth goes, no, the last one did. When I showed you the screen, his face was, what the heck? That was weird. You guys saw it. I don't care. When I first showed you that screen, his mouth was open. So this time I'm going to go with Pat instead. We're going to use this Rallying Roar as soon as it's ready. Unfortunately, I bought this stupid little Heart of Oak thing here, so now I couldn't afford Thornstorm for all 6 of them. But they are all buffing each other, which is nice. And then we get to Rally Roar this, and then I think we should have enough for another one maybe. And maybe not. Maybe what we should do is actually wait till the very last little run when the Moabs are here, because they're going to be there anyway. It looks like we're not getting any pops. It looks like Thorn Swarm is awful. Thorn Swarm is awful? Really? Oh my gosh, that is crazy. So what I'm thinking is maybe it's hard thorns. Maybe it's not really Heart of Thunder that's making them so strong. It could be hard thorns. And if that's the case, I'm actually very excited to see it, because I think hard thorns pop 2 balloons each and pop any balloon type. So it's better than the Thorn Swarm just throwing more of them, I think, because look, they're already shredded down. I think that's what's going on here. And what we'll do is we'll wait for those mobs to come back around. Okay, so we're all attacking. I think I'm going to blast this Rallying Roar and see if it does anything here. We actually got him down to ceramics. There we go. We got him down to ceramics. That's what I'm talking about. But that does absolutely nothing. And there's no way in this planet are we going to be able to take him down with that. I was hoping we could get Brittle, and then like Brickle's ability could just do that bomb thing, and then that would be cool. But unfortunately, no. We get Blast Chain. Sea Mines fire off quicker for a short time, and Brittle gains increased attack range and camo balloon detection, which doesn't do us any good really at all. Because look at Brickle's damage. I mean, what if we Trojaned? But probably not. Let's see. Balloon Cyber Trojan, $7,000, and then we have like nothing left. But if we Trojan and we knock them down, maybe we can actually take them out. Can't even afford 2 of them. Can't even afford 2. That's not going to happen. And we could use his ability, but that's just not going to work. Not even close. And we can sell, and then we still have like $20,000 left to spend. It's least cash, right? So we still have a bunch of money left to spend. So I'm thinking that has something to do with it. Okay, so I have 4 druids here. So we have 3 pop less things, and we have the heated up ability on Ben, or Gwen, sorry, Gwen. So if she heats it up like she says she does every few seconds, which it's been a few seconds, more than enough of them. Okay, there we go. So now that adds fire to the attack. So this guy's has already had like 10,000 a piece or 19,000 a piece, should have a lot more than they did with Oben, hopefully. Same guys, it's the same exact thing. We just got a bunch of Moabs running loose with nothing we can do about it. So these guys are definitely still the best. And this one with the pickle juice, look how much more he has with pickle juice than this guy. So these have 16, 15, this has 21. So pickle juice actually did a lot because it's a slow attacking tower to begin with. So the extra slowness didn't really matter. So what I'm thinking here is I'll go like this, get Heart of Vengeance, and go all the way to Ball of Lightning. I was thinking leveling him up, but all we got was like the blade shooter and stuff, and it's really not that big of a deal. So look at this idea. So now we got 2 pickle juiced with 2 popless on them, so they should attack way faster, even though they have the pickle juice. These guys should have like 30,000 each or something like that, something crazy. And then we got our boy over here doing some stuff if he wants to. I mean, who's gonna judge him? Look how much lightning attacks. So this is so crazy. It's just a lot of lightning. But it's just garbage. It's not gonna work. Oh my gosh. All we can do is this and throw some balloons down. But we're probably not even gonna like get it down to Moab class or, oh no. But look at they got 30,000 pops. That's so good. Why is it not good enough though? I just don't get it. Okay, so what if we get the pickle juice twice, we sell our boy Jerry, and we buy the other pickle juice? What? That's messed up. Come on, man. Like, is that really that big of a deal? Ah, heck, we'll just put the spikes here too. That'll help us out a little bit. And then we'll just go for it. We'll go for it like this, and I don't see why it should be a problem. We got 2 pickle juices, and we got some little sharpshooters here. Still really bad. I'm not happy with it at all. So I have a new idea. New idea here. We're going to go all the way up to the bottle fire one, right? Okay. And then we're going to grab 2 of these guys. How many fires do we get? 2 fires. So we're going to grab a druid here, and we're going to grab a druid here. And both of these druids are going to have fire now. And then we'll sell this Garbo guy and we'll get our $20,000 back. And then do we want to go with lightning path since it was doing so well, or do we want to go with like just our regular druids? But I think these guys are great and they were doing so well, so we'll go like that. And then we can maybe afford like 1 pop less to buff them up a little bit, maybe. Oh, not yet. No. But we can get lightning. So let's see if these little fireballs do anything differently. And I totally forgot to pickle juice both these guys too. That would have helped in the beginning. So there we go. We got 2 pickle juices and some fires, and that should open them up pretty soon, I would imagine here. I mean, come on. I think it's crazy. We can't even get them broken down. We can't even break them down. Look at that. That is ugly. Okay, now we got them all top path, which were the best so far. We got the chili peppers. We got the pumpkin spice, whatever you call them, pickle spice. Oh my goodness. Look at that shred. Look at that shred. The pickle juice is where it's at. Pickle juice is so good. Why would it not be good? Look, oh my God, it's like a million times better. We are actually shredding here. Jerry has to be the answer. We chili pepper both of these guys. I think we even put them on sharp and go with middle path for that one. Just for that one, we give them both pickle juice. And now for this one, remember, we make sure we go with this guy. And then for this one, we go like this guy. We don't have enough money because we got to sell this guy. And then now we go like that. Okay, now part of me wants to get like Druid of the Jungle. I don't know if I want to do like more popless or all Druid of the Jungles to take down what's underneath, because I think that could actually help out a lot. I don't know if this is the bad decision here. I kind of feel like it might be, but it could be really cool if it works. And then we can actually get another one of these, and we'll go with top path again because that one's great. And we put these 2 strong ones at the bottom so that they could attack like down here and stuff at the end. So we did take them down, and the middle path druids are not helping in the slightest, like not even a little bit. I feel like we have to have a ton more, like a bunch of them. This time I added some glue, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Well, actually, no, it won't hit it now. And so when it comes back as a regular balloon, it should be okay. I feel like these aren't the best spots for these guys, but they're pretty solid. So I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do here. But these guys are all ready to go. We got 4 of these guys with the top path ready to just take down some ceramics. And they glued them even. They glued them. Take down these ones. Take down these ones. You got 4 of them. There we go. See, that's what we're talking about. But then we'd have to be like really, really, really fast. Okay, this leaves us with $1 left. I mean, yeah, it's a little far-fetched to say that that's why. It's because like the answer, but that's really good. And look at this. We already have these all popped. Now, can we pop all the ceramics though? Like they're super ceramics, aren't they? We do need druids, but look how strong we are without them. Like with the middle path, we don't, I feel like we don't need them, but we do. Because that was so strong. Okay, this should shred down to Moab class faster than we've ever seen before. This really should, because I have 4 of these guys now. And like, yes, look at that. That is crazy fast. Now pop them all. That's all we need to do. Pop them all. Oh, we are. And we are. Okay. Thank you. At least some progress has been made. And I don't have to be completely thinking like I'm a big loser. So what it is that it's not the lightning. It's not the heart of thunder that even matters. It's literally the top path. This the heart of thorns, whatever that one's called. Okay, same idea. Instead of having that like heart of vengeance one because we didn't have, or Druid of wrath because we didn't have enough for pop lust. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna go with the other one so we can actually help pop these down a little bit because this guy's pretty good. I'm hoping that's enough, but we will see, and hopefully I can get enough for another one. That would be even better. I think it's our glue that's saving our lives, and if that goes away, we're kind of, you know, not glued. But we'll see what happens here. Hopefully we can take them out. We're doing pretty well actually. So that's not gonna work either, but that was the closest we've been. But we still have to take out ZOMGs. I feel like I'm completely off the mark here, and we're not even close. I feel like we're not even close. So it has been several hours. You can even tell because my shirt has changed, and it's been about 3 hours to be exact, and that is well over my personal limit before I need to give a break on these things because it's just too much for me. I reached out to Danimal, I reached out to Supreme with no luck on that end. So I think I'm pretty close, and this is what I have here so far. We upgrade Geraldo all the way to level 8, which gives us the chili pepper, and we put 4 druids down in this little box right here with a 5th one below just like that. We then add chili peppers to both of these guys with the pickle juice on top. We then throw some glue right here on the track right here and the totem right here as well. And then we sell our old boy Geraldo. We get both these the pop lust with hard thorns like that. And then we get these ones just the pop lust for that extra support because they're really not going to do too many pops. And then we get this guy up to Druid of the Storm, Druidic Reach, and then with only $1 left, we wait and then we get Heart of Vengeance as soon as we can. And this has gotten me pretty close. It just seems to be quite random as well. It's the fire guys that really add the damage. I've tried every single mixture of this, trying maybe one with the top path, one with the bottom path, whatever it may be, and it's just not working out how I want. But this Druid of the Storm is definitely working out, and then we can get enough money here. Maybe. He's actually really good. And the thing is that if we can get it to ceramics in this point right here before they're done, then we're okay. But if the Moabs come through around the corner, we're done for. And as you can see, that one's going to be probably the one to tear us down. We have a lot more to go through, so I'm not even sure if that's close. I'm reaching out to you guys because my sanity is at its peak right now, and I'm about to just go insane. It's been way too many hours, and I can't take it anymore. So let me know below what you guys use to beat this, if you were able to beat this, because this is definitely the cheapest round 98 I have ever seen. And if it's a bug, don't even bother telling me because that's just going to drive me crazy that I spent all this time for no reason just to find out it's a bug, and Geraldo's shop can make more quantity of what his items are without knowing it, and blah, 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 blah. We don't want any of that. Usually when you see names like this in challenges, impossible round 98, it's usually a big lie and the challenges are very easy with high win rates. But I don't think that's the case today. It's less than 1% win rate, and out of 1,500 people, there's only been 80 winners. And I'm not even gonna mention the 25,983 fails on round 98 chimps mode. Now what makes this even crazier is that our only modifier change is that we have a little bit less than half of the balloon speed. But nothing is mentioned about the Moab speed. So the Moabs still come out just as fast. And not only that, around this time in chimps, we'd have around $150,000 to $170,000. We only have $33,000. So where do you even start with that? Like no tower costs $33,000. Like this guy is $4,000 short. I think we can afford something like this. And then we even have enough for like an alchemist because we have $6 grand left. But I don't think that'll even be coming close. And what's really funny is that even though we get $33,000, We get 69, 420 money, of course, just to be a little troll or a prankster, whatever you want to call it. This guy's doing great. We're just going to try to keep track of our damage and see what tower has the best chance of this. But just doing a lot of damage isn't always the answer. $143,000 with this one. I just want something that's just going to like one-shot these things, so like a boat. But we're $3,000 short, and I think the ability is going to be so slow. And then how do we even take down the ZOMGs? Like maybe like this, like we could pull one of these and then maybe strike the big guys down. But then we have $8,000 left, so I feel like that's a very, very silly thing to say. So let's see how much damage we get though, and to see if one of these guys leave. Did we take one out? It doesn't even look like we took one out. It just kind of hurt it a little bit. But could you imagine pulling each of the BFBs down and then just doing that? We won't even have enough time. It takes 20 years for these abilities to come back. Do we have enough for the top path? This thing's been deadly lately. We do not. No, right? Like this would just be completely bonkers. But we do have a lot of money left. Oh, we don't have enough for that one. Oh no. Okay, what I'm thinking though is like, what if we just do this? Let him take down the ZOMGs and let him take down the other ones. And then they'll just be so, that's the dumbest idea I've ever seen in my life. With 33,000, we should be able to afford the boss of all bosses, but that's it? $24 left? And his range is such a baby range. Dude, round 98's already hard on its own, so to have such limitations on this is pretty insane. Our Tack shooter did way better than this thing, that is for sure. I wish we had like the top path Tack or something. Like maybe we can go with the middle path here and we do, like it's so misleading. Like it says $58,000, but we only have 22,000 left. So tricky. Oh, BMA is like 43,000, right? Yes. Oh, we're not even close with that. I can't even say we're close with that one. What about the top path of this? I want to say like the top is like 34,000. It is, so that we're way off with that one. What if we just sticky bomb everywhere the entire track? Like, would that be pretty madness? Just sticky bomb around. Oh, we only get 2 towers. That doesn't even do us any good, and we have $14,000 left. Could you imagine this? They do a lot of damage, which is good, but then how do you take down the ceramics underneath? I think they both should be on first. Could you see this actually working? Like, and somehow we take down like a multiple fortified ceramic. Are we taking them down? Oh no, I think we're just stalling them. Yeah, we're probably just installing them indefinitely because these towers are bad. Yeah, that's what I thought. What can we get out of him? Can we get the wow machine? No. Oh, gross. So it'd be better to go with the sun avatar then. Yes, like that. Okay. And then we can get $500 left to buy this guy and get like 300 damage. Look, I thought he was shooting those beams for a second. My head was just gone in La La Land. Not terrible, but because this big clump's here, it always overwhelms us and then we miss everything at the end. And he's really bad at ceramics. I didn't know that. We do something crazy like the Spectre and then throw like a village won't work. So maybe just that little burst of energy from this guy, you know, just a little bit. He'll get like an acidic mixture dip for like 3 shots. See, what's stressful is when we just like circle this way, we just miss everybody. Like now we can't hit that one, you know? So we have to keep it like here or something. No, not that one. Not that one. This one. Keep it, yeah, like figure 8. I think that's a good one. Just based on how this track works. We're doing some good damage though, and we are taking these guys down, but I still think the Tack is such a strong tower. You just give it an alchemist and it can literally just shoot the world down and have so much damage done. Nope, done with that guy for sure. And I think the top path is like 43 grand again. So there's no chance. The 44, they raised the price of that. That's wicked. What about this donkey over here? What if we get 2 of them? How about this one and that one? Actually, I like that. I doubt this will do anything of significance, but we could try it. And then we can use our summon Phoenix too. Yes, look at that go. Part of me is thinking just get 2 Phoenixes, but then he just doesn't do anything. 11,000 versus 7,000. So honestly, it's not much better. And then we're not going to have the ability forever, but we're so bad at ceramics. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see those ones go through. You know what we haven't tried yet who always works is the glue gunner. And I'm pretty sure we can afford the top path. I just didn't even think about working with it because it's like it has to take down ZOMGs and fortified BFBs. We're not gonna have enough for everything, I don't think. So let's say makes glue effect last much longer or coats 2 balloons per shot. Like we don't really care about how many balloons it coats because the top path already just splatters everybody and their brother. This is kind of like my go-to spot on logs is because you get so much like distance coverage. The second one would be like right here. This is what I used to beat like 2 towers chimps with the wizard or something. But I don't know. Will this sniper actually help? Will we get some damage here? We're doing really good. I'm not going to lie. This guy is a solid player in this game. And that glue, it just does so much damage. It's always the glue gunner. Now, we're not there yet. Like, he has to still take down ZOMGs and then pop down some BFBs, Moabs, ceramics. But my goodness, he's still the best. Look at that damage, 225,000. Tell me that's not the answer. This might be able to pull it off. Because if those break down to Moabs, we can break them down to ceramics. And then, okay. Like, get them all. Ooh! It was too much for him. Maybe he does need the coding thing. Like if we go with this one, now we could have hit all of them at once, hopefully. But now they're going to like untime themselves at different times. So it just turns into this big conundrum. I like that the sniper actually helps. Like it took down those ZOMGs to BFBs, I think. Like it's actually helping. That's so funny to me. Okay, now get all of them. Let's see if we can make this work. But it's just not strong enough. Maybe it can break them all down. Oh, it can. Okay. Come on. Let's do this. Dude, you might actually get this. Dude. How do we get like one of them? Is that not the right answer? Let me try a couple different things just real quick because I just feel like that's not the answer. And I could sit there for 16 hours, that stupid glue gunner. Because how would only 80 people get that right? Like glue gunner and the village are always the answer. So if it was the answer, wouldn't have a lot higher win rate because everyone would have known like, hey, it's the glue gunner, guys. But dude, this one's actually shredding like really well. Like what if we paired that one with this one and then we just shredded it and then, oh my goodness, how does that actually work? You can't take down what's underneath though, but we also bought that really late. So if we bought that sooner, that could have worked. I'll try this glue in that one because this glue is still pretty strong. So all you gotta do is take them down, but I think I put them in a bad spot to where you can't see the ceramics. So it might not be the best idea. But when this guy gets in their face like that, look at this damage. Well, it's not the best, but it's pretty good. This is sort of awesome, but now he can't sit down there. That was the problem. I think he's actually making this work. Oh my gosh. I'm just a little nervous about the underneath of these ones, and then they're not gonna do it. That was a bad idea. How about slow and bomb like that? But doesn't this guy do like 700 damage? 19,000? Why did I think it was 700 damage? Where have I seen like a weak amount of damage with that guy? Because that was pretty good. And these alone are getting thousands and thousands of damage here. But now I should have waited, huh? Ew, that was gross. Dude, make those things slow down. What are you doing? Slow them down. We gotta wait for another thing to release here. I think we can make this one work. If I just aren't as bad or like keep the guy off the track maybe. So I have not broken them down, which I think is a good thing. But then again, I'm afraid that it's not a good thing because now they're gonna break down to a bunch of Moabs. Oh, that's so gross. How do we just like make them all? Now, what if we can make them all Moabs? You know, that could be a thing. So if I let them be Moabs by destroying them and get thousands of damage on these guys, probably should have gone with like the bottom path, huh? So I get that circle thing every time. Or just keep circling like this maybe and then pop these things down. Maybe I should have waited. I feel like I should wait. This is so difficult. Because if I just had one more, I'd be done. Like they would be game over. And we can't afford two of them, so that's a dead deal. I'm like shying away from the glue gunner's destiny. I'm pretty sure it's him. We just gotta like get lucky. Why would I go with that one? We just have to get lucky with it, I believe. So we'll try this one again and then just go with this one and then probably just get lucky. And then we'll grab a sniper too to help with that little strongness right there. This should be game. Just no other tower does insane amounts of damage like this. He's so close to getting them all. So what if I need to have him in a better spot, like down here maybe? So that's too low and we don't get enough time to actually attack afterwards. It can't be this guy then. So that is a huge part of it. You literally have to have him just like a little bit over to the right so we can get more damage on these guys, but it's never enough. So maybe how about in the middle? It's the last, nope, because then he can't hit the ceramics down here. I think I just need to get lucky with the bottom path. Like it has to be this answer. And what's weird is that we're $6 away from this bottom one here. So what if we discounted village? Would discount village work for something like this? Probably not, right? Because his third tier is only 2,700. Because you need this extra hit right here. That's what you need, is when he hits it again. Because now they're going to turn to BFBs, or at least a couple of them will, and then we can get another attack on him. Oh my gosh, that's so strong. Come on. Oh, what if I go like this though? We don't have enough for ice, huh? Okay, new plan. So I'm going to drop the ice where I need to drop the ice. So like right here, we don't need it there. We're good. Boom. What the heck was, what the, how did he not do anything? Have you ever seen that in your entire life? He literally didn't work. That was the wonkiest thing I've ever seen in my life. It broke. I'll just place it here first to see if it works because it should work. So it made it actually worse. Oh my goodness, this tower. I'm losing it on this What did I tell you though, that I would get hung up on this glue gunner for hours and it won't even be right. So let's try a different tower here. Let's go with this guy. I don't know why it would be this, but sometimes he's good. And his pop and awe can be pretty decent. And I just like the way it looks. It kind of looks like it's just raining down a parade of missiles, which is exactly what it's doing. I just like it. But given the fact that it's taken this long to get anywhere, no thank you. We're already like halfway through the track. Dude, Mortar's so bad. Like, I was actually going to give it a chance and it turns out to be terrible. Maybe I just need to brute strength it with something like this, like double boats, because they have those plane rockets and stuff. But then these fortified ceramics are just messed up. So there's no way it could be shattering shells then, right? That would be a little silly because those ZOMGs would never, ever leave. But, oh my goodness. With 18 grand left, like there's a lot of different options here that we could try out. We could just try a regular Phoenix and now we have regular BFBs. So now we have not one fortified here, just regular old towers now, or bananas, or what do you call those stupid things? Balloons. We have regular balloons now, no fortifieds. Okay, I don't think it's Phoenix, but I think shattering shells might actually help a lot. I thought the Juggernaut, the Ultra Juggernaut, could take out Moabs like with ease, and he just like can't do anything at all. I have pretty much tried it all now, and nothing seems to be working. Like, just these fortifieds are just too much. 98 is a hard round. I would say this is impossible. I think the 80 people that beat it are all like cheaters or hackers or like the best in the game. One of the two. Probably not cheaters and hackers. Well, some people are. Some people probably play with like mods, and I don't think you'd even know. Right? Then you get flagged to count and then you can't play because you had the leaves of death for like 6 years. So I think my tacks will help me here. If they can break these things down, or at least, oh gosh, I guess not. If I was hoping, like, I know it's a baby amount of damage, but if they're on the verge and they broke the BFBs, we could actually break this down and have it enough. But still, it might still be enough. Just so much. And then we just come on. Oh my gosh, come on. Like, dude, that is so close. That is so unbelievably close. Maybe it's all about that second tower, whichever tower is the best after. The engineer is not as good as I thought it would be. It's pretty much like the same as attack, but it just has one little nail gun. It's just not working here. We're just so close. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe, like, that's no way to lose with like one thing. It's just one tower. So what do we do here? How do we make this a little bit better? And I want to know why sometimes they're BFBs like way back there and other times they're not. That makes no sense to me. It's just such a weird game. Such a weird game. So maybe that will help us out a little bit. No, it made it worse. That honestly made it worse. Like the glue gunner or the ice monkey's so bad. See, and this time's way worse. That is so weird. Just because I was over to the left like a centisecond. Maybe though, that one would have been fine. So what the heck just happened? These ones don't even break the BFBs on the lower level. Oh my goodness. I can never leave this place. If every single tower is transforming tonic, or unstable concoction, when I do this, shouldn't it like blow up? Of course not. Oh goodness. It should do something though. Actually, put this guy on strong and then they exploded. Oh my God, they exploded. Strong, I have you on strong. I literally have you on strong. Like strong, you know, like strong. Rhymes with schmrong. Okay. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. That was so close. I feel like this explosion thing kind of sucks. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not the best. I thought it would be cooler and it wasn't. This thing just pulls down them on its own. Can it take down the ZOMGs? Okay, not necessarily. But if I put a glue gunner on this guy, I'm pretty sure I could take everything but the ZOMGs and then we'll just work on the ZOMGs like slowly. Like, we don't need the super speed thing. That's kind of silly and waste of time. This would work if they were slower. Look how fast we're going now. Because their damage is so much. Oh my God, that's so cool. That is so cool. This could work right now even. Oh no, it stalls them too. All right, I think we have a plan here. I think after all this time, it is the beast handler. And because we can, let's get some more damage here and go on this guy and put him on strong. Oh no, we can't put him on strong. I forgot. Oh, I just wasted that time. Okay, I don't think it matters at the end though. I wish you could see which one does the what damage. Like, is this little tiny raptor doing good or is he just doing like nothing, like garble duty? And I think I actually screwed up by having this guy here because now he has to waste time to pull the Moabs, which he wouldn't have to have done before. That's probably a thing. All right, the glue gunner isn't working out for whatever reason. So I'm thinking, because he's like doing damage to all the balloons, not just like the one he's attacking, which is really weird. So with 11 grand, I feel like we can go with this guy pretty solidly. Ugh, I guess just him though. We're left with $69. That's the answer. That has to be it. Here's what I don't understand about the Beast Handler and how it gets buffed. So right now it has the little jungle drones above his head. So you'd assume that this tower moves faster. But when you go to move him, watch this. Now the range is huge. Now it's not. So is the Orca not affected by it if it's not in its range? I don't actually know. It seems kind of weird. I've been at this for an hour and a half now on this one challenge. If this doesn't work, I'm done. This is the closest I have gotten, I feel like. He can't pull these down is the problem. He's just not strong enough. He does a lot of damage, but not enough to break it down. Even if he does, it's going to be like, oh, that's what's going to be crazy about it. There's no way. I thought I could do this and I just cannot. That thing's just bad. All right, I draw the line at 2 hours. Unfortunately, I am a quitter. I moved it here, I moved it here, I moved it there, I moved it there. And just like the slightest variations completely change everything and make it not possible. Another one I got really close with was the 4th tier glue and then the ground 0, but that didn't work either. So nothing's really working out for me. I guess it is impossible. You guys gotta let me know below because after 2 hours, I need to know the answer. I can't just, I'll go to sleep like thinking about this. So you guys gotta let me know what it is. And the problem is that sometimes these break down to BFBs a little bit. Sometimes they don't. You just don't ever know. And when they do break down to BFBs, they need to turn to Moabs like over here so that they can be ceramics here. So they need to break down to Moabs right now. Right now. Okay, this might actually work, but then we just get so many, it's just not a chance. And that's a bummer. I feel like I'm getting myself into trouble with this one. It's 1%, but what makes it insane is that it's 2,000% Moab health against the round 100 bad. And look, you have all the towers except for the one that you'd think of first, the super monkey. So we cannot use the Legend of the Night, superpower, super thingy. Let's see what we got here. I think it's even faster too. Yeah, it's 270% faster. And the regrow rate's insane. The bloom speed's insane. Ceramic health is insane. Everything about this challenge is insane. And I'm excited to test it out. But we only get 1 tower. So we know that this guy's been great lately. So what if it's just like him? You just keep on blasting away. But you're talking like a lot of damage, like a couple hundred or so, 285 to be exact, but that's not going to be enough for this. Like you're talking 4,000, what is that? Like 20,000 health, 40,000 health, something like that. So let's go with maybe this one and we can't pull it. What am I thinking? I just want to kind of get a feel for like what's going to actually do some damage here. Like that's faster. That's really good. But maybe, and we can't sell either because I was thinking about like buying and reselling the super monkey over and over, but that's not going to fly. So what if we just went with super and went with the middle path then and like that, and then the cooldown rate's awful. Okay, so we get a lot of damage, but we're not even going to get 1 tail fin, huh? Nope, nothing, not even 1 band-aid. So then maybe it could be this. Oh yeah, a mat, of course. Okay, let's see what damage we can do. Boom, 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 boom. And then we'll check it at the end to see if we're even close. We're not going to get an ability here. This one I'm a little afraid of losing some shots, especially when he's dancing around like that. But not even 1 tail fin on this guy. How much damage you do? 27,000. That wasn't even enough. And I thought 40,000 was going to like open it up. Not a chance. What about this Uggo Buggo? Just do a bunch of these ones over and over and over. That's some really good damage. I'm not going to lie. It's not as good as the other one, but I mean, you give him a few more hours and I think he could handle it. We're thinking kind of small potatoes here. I imagine if we use this one now, we have unlimited money as far as like what we can buy. Watch it go the other one. Oh, no. That's not good. So where would we actually put this that would make it matter? I don't think we could actually do it unless this one bounces back. Oh, that could be. So maybe it'll move over. Oof, move over, Rover. That's not going to do nothing. Okay. So here on far, and we'll put it on far. Oh, you're gross. You're gross. Smart then. Puts it in the back. Oh my gosh. I mean, it did a lot of damage. So if we can make that thing not be garbage. So maybe right here and just go like this. Like boom, 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 boom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24,000 damage. Pretty bad. Big plane. Might be the best we've seen so far. But remember, there's no camo on this guy. And it's not the best we've seen so far. It's kind of the worst we've seen so far. That was gross. I'm honestly very confused. I'm thinking we might have enough to get a hero to 20. Not Benjamin. But what if we have enough to get a hero to 20 or 19? What hero could just chop this guy up? Azili. There's my Azili cat, or Galaxazili. I think she could do it. If we can get her to the right level here, she should be able to eat this guy alive, right? That's how she works. We'll just blast all the way to the top. Oh, we got her to 20 too. Okay. And we get this one. Okay. Look how much damage that, oh my goodness. I knew it like yeeted the big old bads, as the cool kids say, but I don't remember it just like completely demolishing like this. That should be it. And if it's not, I don't know what to tell you. Okay. We had $0 left. That has to be it. Maybe you need to put her up here so she can attack it too. So just like this. There we go. And then immediately go plop. There we go. We just needed that instant like last second kill. Maybe you have to put her at the end here so then she could like zap it more, I guess. I don't know. That should be it. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Victory? Why was that one a victory and the other one wasn't? I don't know, but Azili Cat, I love it when it's a hero, but I also hate it when it's a hero because you might just never figure that out. I like those higher end round ones, and this one's round 98, 99, and 100 called Save the Town, 2% with only $140,000. And normally on chimps or hard mode, you get like what, like 177,000. So we have a little less than normal, and Moab speed is faster, and so is the balloon speed. So the first thing I'd like to do is go with the tower that's just the demolisher of worlds, which would be the rod, the Ray of Doom. It could pretty much handle everything last time I checked. So that's good right there. We could just test it, see what works. Oh, they're so fast though. They're so fast. Maybe we should just like alk buff it or something. Just give it a little bit of juice. Or maybe like a top path primary expertise. Will this take down a bad though? It should. I like this one a lot. I really like this tower. And if we just leave it like something cool like that. So how about we put it here and we zap this one like that. And then we get this one to primary expertise if we can. We can. Oh, cool. And it's $250 left. Watch us just whale this one out just super quick. Okay. Let's not lose. Maybe it'll be better with like a perma spike at the end. I don't know if we'll have enough money for it, but maybe, huh? Because we're getting a little overwhelmed here. But if this guy helps, come on, primary expertise. Do some damage here, buddy. We got $4,000. What else could we buy? Like also like some ice right now would be great, but I'm like super scared to press any buttons because I know I'll just like lose. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Heck yes. That was super like the most skilled thing I've done in a while. Okay, that wasn't. Okay, that's not gonna work. Big plane and also ice too, because the ice just is so good. And it'll stop everything. Glue would be another good one, huh? Like the regular glue. What's that one glue that does some stuff? The bottom path glue. Oh, okay, you just lost that on purpose. That was totally bonkers. Okay, we're gonna try this one again. I do have an ability, so I don't have to lose. Like as soon as it gets through too far, if it does at all. Because you know, the plane's completely random. The big plane's big dumb. So I can just freeze it like that if we have an issue, and then everything should be okay. Should be gravy, as they say in the cool kid world. And I think we should be okay against 99, I hope. Well, I guess we should do this one too, just because we can. We should have gone with the absolute zero. That probably would have been a smarter play. If this doesn't work though, I'm not going to go with the plane anymore because I'm not a big fan of losing. And the plane, oh, maybe? Oh, never mind. Plane's awesome. I'm sorry I doubted you, Mr. Plane. Is it really going to be like this easy? Like, cause it's the big plane though. Like, what do you expect? You know what I mean? And then you just go like that. Oh, that's game over. That's so easy. We didn't even need a second ability. This one's actually a viewer requested challenge. Left it in my comments, what, like 45 days in a row or something like that. So I have to give it a go. It's a 3% win rate. Only 77 winners out of 3,100 fails. Can we beat it? Is on Muddy Puddles. I'm really bad at this map, but we've been killing some challenges lately. It's $100,000 rounds 2 through 4. So I would just want to start with like, I don't know anything about this map though. So like if I just put down this guy, am I going to get dunked on? Like this should be fine, right? Like, you know, if you had this tower, like what's so hard about this? Is it because it's going to come from like the other side? So you're going to have to make some like crazy sniping play or something? Have to be, huh? Okay, yeah. So we need something to like go to the other side as well. And all the towers I want to use, of course, are just gone. So that's not going to work. So what if how do we make that thing see across the entire map? Have to be like a perfect spot or something. Unless we went with like a hero, but it doesn't look like we have a hero. So maybe here. No. We don't even have the range. We don't even have the range. That is so wicked. Okay, so maybe it's a boat. Boats have really good range. Oh, that's pretty good actually already on its own. Oh, not that one though. Does any of these have like a range buff that I don't know about? Like maybe ice can go super. Oh, ice can go super far. Maybe it has something to do with that, but not with that upgrade we can't. So, and that one's really bad. You're just getting me here, aren't you? So if we went with this one, oh, we don't even have the middle path for the ability. That was my plan, to go with the ability. What is a tower that can pretty much just see everything that like can't see everything? So, and this guy, you can't control what he does. So that won't work, right? Because he'll just throw it down wherever he feels like it, which is in the wrong spot. That's pretty close though. Look at that. If we just had a little bit more range, does any of these give range? Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. And definitely not that one. What else can give range? Like a bomb can, but not any of these upgrades. What the heck, man? These upgrades are terrible. They're donkey. Like none of these things, like that one's all right, I guess. But again, you're just going to be blowing up like those. And then the last round, you're just totally toast. What about transforming tonic? Does that allow you to see farther? I think it might. Let's give it a go. Because this one should be easy. We have all these things attacking right here. Yeah, that should be fine. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, permabrew. He has crazy range. It has to be permabrew. Yes, okay. Do we want faster throwing, acid pool? What do we want? Because either of them is going to be bad, right? We probably want the middle one, but that's pretty fast. I like that. This should be okay, maybe? Like his, oh, okay, so it is actually stronger too. I didn't actually know that. I thought you just throw them at stuff. Like maybe over there. Yeah, okay. Like over there, buddy. Let's keep it trucking. Come on. Okay. One more. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is like really gut wrenching, but I think we got it if he doesn't turn away. Oh, that was actually wicked, using the permabrew to beat a challenge. Have we ever done that in our entire Bloons career? Oh my gosh, though, have you gotten your Sada, BFB, and Boomerang? I have not yet. They keep dropping these things, making me drop a ton of money. But of course, I'm gonna buy them. And speaking of buying stuff, if you're someone like me who's in need of monkey money, definitely use your creator code support, Dumbloon, to grab all those cool little coins, because I have only $49,000 left after losing all of my money. It was honestly that last boss event though. I nearly spent, I think, like 6,000 monkey money because I was trying to get the least cash. I thought I could compete with the best. This one's called ISAB level. Again, me getting a big head thing. I compete with the best, but it's around 98, 77, 7777. And the balloon speed's a little bit slower, but we know how 98's just pretty wicked to begin with. So I'm going to go with this one right off the go because, you know, there's this true old tale that the balloon solver is the best tower. Like if you want to beat a challenge, buy the glue or buy the primary expertise, which we do have both of. Now, why is this only 3% win rate when there's all these towers available? Like we could put the glue in a better spot and there's nothing that can really stop it. So I'm thinking, like I'm kind of dead set right now that it's glue, to be honest. So I'm going to put it here and then go like this. And we should be okay because it's stronger now. No. Okay, we're just too slow. We are too slow. But if we put it here though, maybe here would be better, huh? And this is the last time I'm going to try him because I have another tower in mind. Let me know if you know what the tower that is because honestly, he's the best tower. This one should work because by the time it opens up, we should be able to get them all. Will it? Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe. Okay. All right. I like it. But now those ZOMGs though are another story. So we got all the fortifieds. We're pretty good. Now how are we going to take down all these big boys? And we cannot sell either. So I got my mind thinking here that this is not going to work, to be honest with you. Maybe though? No way, right? No way? Okay, not even close. But the other tower I was thinking of is definitely, in fact, the best tower in the game that we can't get. Why would you do this to me? Why wouldn't you let me use the coolest tower ever? $77,000. Let's go with this one. It'll take some time, but my goodness, it'll be great. We must be on chance mode too, because I can't use my ability. No. Where's my cool ability? Oh, no, monkey knowledge, huh? That's how that is. Okay, with the thorns that blow up and blah, blah, blah. This is working, but it's very ugly, and it actually didn't work, so that was a bad idea. I'm gonna go with this one right here, and we're gonna go with the middle. Maybe though, maybe we could still eat him alive because this thing's just great. Put him on strong, of course, because strong is the best, and then go like that. Maybe not strong, maybe on last though, so we don't have to like lose. I don't know. I'm trying to think here. Like, do we want him to be opened up? Probably not, right? So we should probably chill out a little bit. Come on. Let's not lose. Okay, that one's lost. That lost for sure. Okay, we're going to go with Dark, the other one. Dark Champion, not Dark Underlord. The other one. This one. Because we can use our abilities too. How can 77,000 not beat this one? Like, the only thing lowered is balloon speed. Like, this should be pretty simple. It's not the worst, I guess. Oh my goodness. Woo! Okay, get him. Okay, we're doing it. I think this is just too much for me and this game. I think it's just too much for everybody, but we're actually doing it. So it could be a thing. Little too much though, huh? A little too much. Okay. Yeah, you'd have to like start at the beginning and then wreck it. And no, that's not going to work. This thing's quite cheap now. And then right when it gets a little too hectic like this, go blah, 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 blah. But you know, as soon as this thing goes away, it's going to be death. Just quick death. Yep. Thought so. I thought so with that one. Since there's no lead balloons, this one can actually be great. And I'll keep it on the targeting myself so I do it. Like, he shreds through everything. Like, he is a great tower. He's just not the best, like, when you got to buy stuff. Like, I just never go with it. But he's doing really good. Well, we haven't started actually fighting the fortifieds yet, huh? So there we go. He is shredding though. He's still shredding. We're just chasing too. Oh goodness. Oh, that was gross. I just cannot think of the right tower. There's so many to choose from. Like this one's pretty good. This should do all right, I would imagine. No, not if it's gonna trail like that all the way through. That's pretty gross. I mean, it's working, but they're gonna disappear by the time it even matters, huh? What other tower do we have? We could go with like the, well, the balloons are slower, so maybe it's the bottom path engineer? Yeah, maybe it is. We've used him before to win. I mean, not very good, but I mean, it worked. Oh, we don't have it. So that would have won then, right? Can I take down a BFB? Probably not, huh? So we can't even get like a graveyard going with, that's a stupid idea. But we have not tried one of my favorite towers that I used to destroy Monkey Meadow with all the time. This guy. He is awful against fortifieds. Oh my goodness. Look at him not go. Like he's, oh bollocks. How about a big giant helicopter? I mean, come on, buddy. This guy has been nothing but great to me. Just we have $77,000. We don't have enough for Flying Fortress. We could ground zero a lot, I guess. That could maybe that could work. We have to wait for the next one though, and then the ZOMGs would take like 17 hits themselves. So far, this might be one of the best ones though. Like it's doing pretty good. Too overwhelming though. That glue was so close. If we could just find, maybe it's like a better spot for the glue. Like that's the only thing I'm kind of concerned about. Oh, no. Is this it? Oh my God, it was a helicopter the whole time. He's too good. He's too good. This one was given to me by Danimal, and you've seen Danimal help me solve solutions that I can't even find the answer to, and he has made me a challenge with only 6 players and 0 wins. He said it's not that hard. Well, let's see if it's that hard for me, because it probably is. Oh, and of course it's round 95, one of my least favorite rounds, because lately I've been on a thing where I hate DDTs. Like I just physically hate them. But luckily we're allowed to use more than one tower here. So what's actually going to take these big ol' uglies down? Let's see if we have preemptive, please. Well, we do. I'm okay with that. So that'll take down everything that we need to like worry about. And then this guy should take down everything else. Are we good? Like, would this do more damage to like his main attacks? Like, does that work like that? That'd be really cool. Let me guess. Everything's camo. I didn't even think about that. But that's fine. Because what we can do here is we can get a village and get this once we get $2,000. Oh my gosh, they're so strong. Okay, just keep them going. We'll just first strike every once in a while. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I just wish if we could see camo, huh? And that's the problem. So we just need to not get an alchemist and then get the other guy. Here we go. The A team right here. Oh, look at him like starting regrow farms. Like they come right back, but it doesn't matter because he's so strong. That's actually really cool. I hope I can get the 1500 and then that's also the primary expertise, because now look at this guy's doing a lot of damage, but those fortified Moabs are so ugly. Oh my goodness. Can we take all these out? Okay, barely. Let's get that 1500 though. Come on, buddy. There we go. Now everyone's fast. Everyone's super fast. But our cooldown rate sucks. So that's just not gonna work. I mean, that was actually working. I feel like, was that just a placement issue? Okay, we got both guys right here seeing camo. They both saw camo, or he saw camo anyway. But what I'm thinking is this might actually be a better spot, because now he can attack first and then he can do all of the cleanup. I would like to get jungle drums, but that same thing happened last time. So I think what we'll do is we'll just first strike here. First strike. How is that worse? That doesn't even make sense. Maybe I just got lucky. That's usually how that happens, is I feel like I'm doing really well and it's just luck to begin with. So we'll get this guy instead because he is stronger, let's be real. But we need that camo. And now what do we have to work with here? We could get an alchemist to make him super buff. We could even just do super brittle. But then are we going to be able to take down all the Moabs? Let's actually check this out. I think this could actually be something here. I would like to get bigger radius and stuff, but enhanced freeze is at least important. There we go. And then we'll try to get bigger radius and jungle drums, but that's asking a lot of money. And luckily bigger radius does absolutely nothing for us. That's pretty good. That's actually really good. But then he just doesn't, man, he's just focusing on the wrong stuff here. So then I have a question for you guys. Well, very simple question. Just will this work? Because now that we have this guy, the projectiles will do more damage, right? So they should be able to take the DDTs out a little bit better. What if I put the guy up there so then every attack was like perfect? I'm kind of thinking that could be a thing here. And look at that, one shot. Oh, one shot to one balloon. Oh my goodness. Okay, that didn't work. So let's try it actually up here. And then what I'm thinking, obviously, is that everybody that comes in is just wrecked on. And now if we play it like this, we don't even need camo. Oh, wrong one. We don't even need camo like this because he can see it himself. So then we could get something else that'll help us out. Like maybe, oh, we have XSL trap. We got to try that one. Maybe just someone to help out here. Maybe this guy can just help out and then we'll just put this for like extra strength, right? Just a little bit of help there. There we go. Even though everybody's camo. That did absolutely, I'm selling you. That was stupid. Okay, so we're just gonna leave that like that. And I think what I'm thinking here is that when this guy just immediately attacks, does it work? Does it work like that? Unfortunately not. I don't like this guy. I'm just throwing that out there. I just don't like him at all. But we do have XXXXL trap. Problem is I don't really have anything else that could work. So it's just him. So I guess we'll just see what it can do. Maybe it can take down some DDTs and we can like work with it. But I just don't I think he just costs too much. It's not going to cut it for us. It's probably going to take like one DDT because of all those balloons. That was stupid. So a little variation of what we were doing earlier. But again, we don't need the village or a camo if we get this guy, because then he can just see off of his range and we're good to go on that. And then we could just alchemist this guy. Does that work like that? And if that's the case, then we can make this guy really strong and we should be okay. So it doesn't look like it, unfortunately. How did we get so close before? Just like pure luck? Because he's just not attacking the ones that are first. Oh, because he can't see camo. I feel like the village is important for this. That's a big unfortunate bummer. But I think we can make it work if we go like maybe something like this, some camo, and then exactly what we were doing before. So what's the difference? I think this is bad for him to be down here though, because he's starting the regrow, which doesn't sound like much because it doesn't matter, but he is causing more problems and more of him to have to attack, which isn't that good. Here's what I was looking for. Now we can take down all the balloon class, I think. Oh, no. I don't think actually. That's not good. Look at this one. This could be actually kind of fun and exciting. We have the super strong, one of my favorite towers and favorite strategies ever, the Avatar of Wrath. And then we have this guy to help pop him out a little bit. It still looks like we're still struggling with these ceramics though. What is going on here? This is crazy. We've had BMA. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. I never think of the Alchemist as like an attacking tower because I'm like, it's the Alchemist. But maybe this could actually do something paired with something else. Clearly, it's not gonna be good on his own. But we could go with like this too to clean everything else up. No, I think this is a silly idea. I really do, but maybe not. We'll put him on strong. Maybe he doesn't need to be on strong. Maybe he should just only affect the Moabs. Maybe we shouldn't even get camo so he doesn't even mess with the DDTs. But then who's gonna pop the DDTs? You know what I mean? But we are actually doing stuff. Come on, pop some more. Pop some more, buddy. Nope, that's not gonna work. So I was thinking maybe like this, but we don't have enough for it. No, that's not okay. So this guy was doing pretty well. I mean, total transformation could work too, because we do have a Druid. How about this? What? Oh my gosh, he doesn't do anything unless you use the ability and then he can't pop purples? You gotta be kidding me. Oh my gosh, I didn't know this guy was bad. All right, let's try this again, team. We got this. We'll just have to like use this right away though. And then that's kind of not good. Do we sell it and buy it again? Maybe once it's gone. I think we can do that. I think the Alchemist is the F hotkey. Okay. Oh, there we go. What the heck? I have enough money. Oh, because I only have 20, it's least tiers. So it's just really sad that for $45,000, this guy's actually really bad. Like, yeah, when you use the ability, but before you use the ability, he's just really bad. I want to try this guy to clean up all the like the balloons that come out underneath. And then hopefully with unstable concoctions and stuff, oh shoot, let's just use that too. And this guy should be able to take down everything else, I would hope. What if it's just, oh, we can't use two boomers. I would say that would be an answer for sure. No. Take out the sniper. Come on, sniper, no sniping. That's not going to work. All right, so this time we have this guy on first and he's gonna shoot deadly precision because what's getting through are like, you know, a little bit of ceramics here and there. He should be able to take them all out. And then we got the cool little icicles. Is that what it's called? Icicles? Yeah, there we go. And he could stop everything while this guy freezes him out or shoots him out. Meanwhile, this guy can pop all the DTs. It's a cool little like assembly line here, like a Ford dealership back in the day on the Model Ts and assembly lines. I learned that in school one day. And that's not even close. That's not even close. The best so far was this one, but we just can't seem to make it work like consistently or at all, really. Maybe this. I really like having the sniper there as like my backup at the end, and then this guy's really clean too. So if this guy can actually do his job, just unstable concoctions is really bad too. You might as well just have the 4th and 5th tier because unstable concoctions, like come on, just throw it more. Like I don't understand. What's the problem here? And now I have to like rely on this thing and he can't take down all the balloons even. I went a little risky and didn't get camo. And I mean, I guess we would have not had it regardless because I accidentally got the upgrade top path. But this is a really good spot for super brittle and it covers every single balloon that comes out. I'm hoping he'll get all the DTs as well. And it should, and it is. There we go. Yeah, that's a really good tower. Super brittle is actually worthwhile. I love it. And then maybe this guy can clean up everything. Was this it? Was this it? Maybe? We're still not there. We're still not there. I can't believe it. I cannot believe that. That is crazy to me. Here we go. We don't have much money left. Like everything's good to go. He will stop all the camo. I'm pretty sure. This guy's so good. And again, I'm going to be silly and just buy the, Oh, he does. He can't pop all the camo. Oh my goodness. Okay. It'd be cool if I could have both of them in the same spot. So then this guy could go a little bit faster and have some pierce and stuff like that. But this should be okay, I would imagine. And then since this has camo, I can actually go for this one now. It's $3,000, so it's not going to do us any good. But it might like be the make or break at the end of this thing. I don't think so, but we could sure try. And I can go like this, but give it some little faster firing. So maybe he can actually do some damage here. Hits that first ability to take some of these out. I do not believe this. I do not believe this at all. All right, we're going to get this one first. There we go. There we go. Now we can pop every single camo. We'll get some faster throwing here. And I would like bigger radius jungle drums, the whole shebang, but we'll get this first. And now we have everything. We have camo. We don't have to worry about him doing it. We can attack earlier. We can stop all these things from being ceramic for regions. And this guy's great. It's still not good though. It's still not good. All right, I figured I'd try this guy again and hoping that he could like faster engineer. I know I didn't get the top path faster engineering one that doesn't actually do anything, but oh, that seems to be working. Oh, but it only does like 2 at a time. Oh, it still works though. It just still pops them. Oh, come on, dude, you were right. How come he did it and then he didn't do it and then he did it and then he didn't do it? What's his damage? Oh my gosh. So I have no knowledge of this guy's mechanics, but with these, shouldn't he be able to knock everything out? So like he should faster engineer it, right? So as long as I have my finger on it and I pick it up immediately, and then with it buffer, does it take more balloons? Because look at right so far, nothing's gone in our little thing because of the icicle dude. So we're just going to be wasting on DDTs, which is all we're looking for here. That's great. That's all I want to know. There we go. And we're going to immediately remove it, put another one there because you have faster engineering. Okay, that literally is the same exact speed as the middle path. So can someone please let me know in the comments what that does, because it does not actually speed it up like it says it does. And if it does, is literally like maybe 0.1 nanoseconds. So I need to test this out too, because I don't know this one. I'm gonna put this guy in this cool little like peninsula little area, and we're gonna go middle path and then top path and see which one is actually stronger. We need to break this down. No more messing around. No more Mr. Nice Guy. This now I just luckily discovered this like great spot. We don't even have any other things to help. If I had an icicle, it would have been great. Okay, so this guy is 45,412 with the middle path. Place your bets below which one's gonna be winning. The time to beat is 45,000 pops in the time before we die. Let's see if we can do it. He's coming in strong, hitting those things across the map. DTs are flying in fast. Ceramics are coming through. Looks like we're actually doing pretty well. Let's see what we got here. At the very end, we're about to make it. We have 51,000. So the middle path is better. For those of you who know, congratulations. You are the winner of today's challenge. I'm going to attempt to beat this again. Was it top path? Guys, this is it. On his own, he did wonderfully. So now he's buffed. How would he not do any better? And I don't remember which one was the better path. Oh, Jesus. I just did that whole little thing with the cool little talky voice and did absolutely nothing. But okay, we have Icicle Brittles over here. This should be okay. Except for he doesn't pop ice, huh? So that's actually making it worse for us. Is that how that works? And it takes too much time to chase things across the map, to be honest. I mean, it's working. It's working really well. Working really well. We're almost there. We're almost there. Now he can pop the ice because he has the MIB. So it doesn't matter. We're not gonna lose any pops, this frozen stuff. This is it for sure. And this guy's super strong. I got my burst of confidence back. We're gonna be able to beat this. I have a feeling. Because now he can pop the frozens. Doesn't matter. Frozen, let it go. Let's see here. Please, 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 please keep going. No, you suck. You suck. But this time I'm gonna go with the sniper instead, because I'm thinking the sniper is gonna help us out more than the ice. I could be completely wrong, but he was finishing off those like one little pesky balloons, so this guy doesn't have to focus on all that junk. That's actually really nice and helpful, because look, he helps us out so we don't have to chase as much. Well, I thought he did. I still think primary, okay. Why would we go with MIB if we don't have frozens though? Gosh, I need to stop forgetting little tiny things here. This is performing pretty well. It's still not good enough. We almost had rid of all of the DDTs, my friends. We almost did it. All right, this time we got icicles. Instead of anything else crazy, he should be able to stop everything. There we go. And I think at this point, we would actually need that MIB back, but he actually is stopping those ceramics, so we don't have to sit there and stress about it. This is it. Icicles is definitely it. It has to be. We just need a better... This might actually just work on its own. We don't even need to mess around with nothing else. Come on, get that last one. Get that last one. It's just because they're frozen. It's just because they're frozen. You just gotta let it go. Okay. Oh my gosh, don't lose to this. Don't lose to this. You have this. Icicles is actually really good, and I underestimate it every single time. Today we got Goofy and it's only 3%. And it's round 78 with only one tower. Can we do it? I think we can, of course. So the first thing I'm going to try is not a bomb. We're going to try this guy right here. We're going to go all the way up like that, which isn't going to work. So the next thing I want to try is we have $50,000. So I'm thinking like maybe this guy could actually do something, but the camo, right? It's really cool that he can actually take this down. Can he actually do the first rush? Like super easily, but we only get one set of towers here, so that's not gonna work. Now I would have said sniper, but we have no camo, and that's what's kind of tough here. We do have Wizard Lord Fire Phoenix, and I think that's gonna be pretty strong here. We don't need the camo, but we might as, oh, we don't have Wizard Lord. We don't have Wizard Lord. Okay, so maybe this one, if it regens in time, we're okay. Okay, come on, okay. No, because they're all regrow. What's the regrow rate here? 150%. That's really not that bad. Like it's pretty ugly, but it ain't the worst, right? So what if we, no, none of these will actually do anything, and we don't have camo on any of these guys, especially not this one. You know, we do have this one though, and this one does pretty much everything. It's pretty much been our like go-to tower lately of starting regrow farms. Okay, let's pretend we're good here. Okay, that's not gonna work, but we can sell. So what if we went like this? Can that kill everything? Well, what if we just started with that? I mean, we could literally just start with this guy and then change it up afterwards if we need to. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can do here. So I don't see him popping all these ceramics. I really don't. But I mean, he did give it a shot, which is very nice. Oh, this one right here, it could be really good. Just like that. Perfect. Now, the problem is though, is the camo and then the fortified, not fortified, but the regular BFB. And then the thing is, if that's the case and we can sell, we could have just gone with preemptive strike to begin with. And preemptive was doing just fine, tearing up everything in its path. And then we could have honestly just like first strike. Oh, can we just first strike a camo rush, or does it have to be able to see it? That might actually be the answer. Like even here, like look at this. Like what if we just shimmered really fast? Shimmer and then go back to the bomb if we have enough money for it. Oh, we don't. Okay. That's probably why you can't do that. That was actually pretty good there right there. What I'm thinking instead of that then is, what about this one? But he's not going to be able to take down the natural balloons, just like these ones right here. He'll be able to take down the big rush, but then afterwards, it's not going to work, right? So let's actually see what happens if we can take these out. But what good does that do? Like whoop-de-doo, now we have this like balloons we can't beat unless we can like wait for it to regenerate. Let's see. And just keep hitting it. What the heck? Watch us win with this, but we don't have camo. But we have so much money left that we could like just easily shimmer and then do it. Like hurry. Get it. Get all those pinks over there. That's what I'm talking about. I love this guy right here. We'll do it again. Okay. Get it. This is actually a really cool way to win this if this is it. Okay, so now we have to shimmer. We'll shimmer and then we'll buy this one again. No. Okay, that's not gonna work. So if that's the case, here's what I propose. This guy for the win, and then we'll just first strike the second rush if we can. I don't know if we can do that, but I feel like we can. So we took out that BFB super easily, and now I'm thinking. I just don't know if he has to see the camo. He shouldn't matter. Oh my goodness, it could have just been the preemptive strike. It was preemptive strike, guys. That's the answer. There it is. Only one tower to beat 3 bads, and it's a 1% win rate. It's on round 190. I'm not even sure what that has to do. And I left the googly eyes on the bads. That is awesome. These look super goofy. I've actually never seen this. So his eyes are back here, but then it's over here on his nose. That looks hilarious. All right, what's the first tower that comes to mind? On this map, it's always Spirit of the Forest. Watch it be like a one-shot thing too. We just take it out in one thing. I think we honestly can though. Oh my gosh, we might be able to just drop this in one go. If we just hit this one and go blah. Oh my goodness. Oh, no. Okay, no. Can you get the rest though, buddy? Oh, okay. So we got to do it sooner, I guess. We did start a little late, but I think we're going to well, that's not a one shot, that's a 2-shot. I think we're going to 2-shot this challenge. We'll just leave this here, get some damage on these boys, and then ba-boom-ba. Oh no, because we need all 3 to be in the range then, don't we? Oh, that could be a little rough. But look at all this damage we're getting. We're pretty good. All right, now go like this. Done. Game. What the heck? Is this not the tower? Because that seemed like it did a lot better beforehand. What if we start sooner to where we can just like get the stuff back in time too? Like that's instant on those, and then we can do it again, I think. Maybe. Actually, yeah, maybe. I like that we were better the first time, to be honest. That's hilarious. So what's going on here is that we just need it to do it at the end, because we need to wait until like the last second when they pull away, and then we'll zap it. Otherwise, I'm not even on the right tower. Why do we have $36.45 left? Usually these people, when they make these challenges, leave them with like $0 or $69 or $420 or $1. But either way, let's see if this, when it goes to pull away. So like now, we'll zap it. Okay, that's good. That should be fine. Let's get some money because we can. Are we good? Oh, there we go. Just had to wait a little bit. This may be a bad call on my part, but we're going to do a less than 1% win rate challenge. Sunzoo, the art of selling. which is weird because it was the Art of War, so maybe we have to sell a lot. That'd be my first guess here. 89 and 90, Moab health has been increased, but they are slower. I think this is going to be a bad idea, but we're good to give it a go. We have $80,000. We got silly faced Moabs. And the first thing I think is a sniper, especially that new cripple Moab, because he just one-shots everything. But unless they've given more health, then it should take 2 hits, right? It should be 2 hits, that's it, like 1, 2. But it's still not enough. But then, and you can't sell anyway, so why does it say the art of selling? That is very odd. So what will take these things down quickly would be this guy, I guess, but we can't get them all. So maybe once they're like all in the middle, we can just zap them. But the regrow or the cooldown rate's very, 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 very slow. So that's not gonna work. Moab Eliminator would be great. Okay, so we can sell with this, obviously. We can just go do this thing and then do this thing and then get them out of here. But what do we sell to and why do we sell them? When do we want it? Why do we want it? All right, this is not taking anything out. It's doing some damage, but those are just terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh, but I realized too that I was doing this whole like documentary on the cripple Moab and then realized I was going with the bottom path when it needs to be the top path. So maybe that was my problem. So now it stops them all. But you can't sell him. That's the problem. If you sold him, it wouldn't affect anything. If you put him on this little platform, I don't think it'll do anything. So you end up with this issue because this one, oh, actually it will cover most of it. Oh, and then we could sell. So we could go like this and then, but what are you selling for and why? But you can, if you wanted to, I guess you could. So you're like, oh, okay, well, you know, I don't like this. We've taken all our damage down. So let's do this one and then we'll do this. And then we'll buy this one, I guess, and buy it all the way up. And then we'll Sar Bomba because we can Sar Bomba. Duh, we can Sar Bomba. Let's just do that from the beginning and then sell it and do it again. Let's just do that twice. Because this for sure should take them all out. So we'll go, wait. Boom. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obviously need to be a little quicker, but I think this is probably the answer. If it is, we did it quick. Oh, you can't put that there, you dummy. Okay, you big dummy. But we do get 2 Sar Bombas, so I think that should be somewhat of an answer. And this time we'll have this thing ready. I want to wait till the last second and wait till the last Moab's out of here, but it's really hard to tell on this map where the Moabs are at, so I'm a little scared, but we can do it now. Bloop. And then we sell it, get rid of it, do it again over here. Oh, those last ones just come out afterwards, so there's nothing you can do about that. So we'll do it again right here. We'll wait till the very last second in case there's more that I don't see, and then we'll just go bloop. Oh no. Huh, how do we take that out? Let me think about this. How do we knock that out just a little bit better? Unless, what if we do something like this? Like, why would that matter though? Oh, we take them down really easily? Why is it taking down so easily? That was way too easy, wasn't it? Was that weird or is that just me? All right, let's try this one then. Let's just give them all a go because it seems like there's so many things that could work and then I'm just like, oh, are they working? And you just don't know. But that's not gonna work. Flame guy takes way too long. But you know what will work is this guy because he's awesome. And we'll just try it this way. See if it works with enough time. Maybe. Oh, okay, we only got 2 of them. So with that said, go like this. Oh, that'll work 100%. Because we just go knock back and ultra vision. We got a little bit more range here, I think. I think that's how that works. And then we just, as soon as we can, just zap this thing and we hopefully get them all. No, you're not gonna get all of them. That's just not gonna work, unfortunately. But I'm wondering, can we use this to beat those ones? It's like if we take these out right now and then we blast this out of here and then we use this one. Oh, because now he's over there. He's not even there. Oh, no, that won't work. But we could do that to the other one. Oh, no. So maybe something to do with the spike factor. Like if we use the spike ability, oh, we don't get the spike ability. Because if you did that and then sold it, that could be something pretty awesome. What else will take these things down? Oh, dude, this one will. But he's not good on his own, right? Like he'll just, does he actually take them down? Oh, that's really cool. Does us literally no good, but that was really cool. This one's kind of exciting if you do it this way. I really like this. We'll wait till the end, of course, and then we'll blast it, get rid of that, and sell this one, and then buy this one and put him in the ground because that's funny. And then we'll go like this one, and we should put, oh, he pulled the Moab. Oh, he pulled those first. Why would he pull those first? They're literally in my face. That was goofy. I'm wondering if there's a way to maybe get all of those at the same time. Like what if I wait till the last second? And I don't think there is a way, right? You just have to wait. Like just have to not do it. Yeah, there's just no chance. Oh, because I'm blowing the BFBs up. Genius, that's why. If I just wait a second, they won't be there. Oh my gosh, okay, so just don't get the BFBs in the picture. Wait until the last one leaves, just like that. But then they're still there. So we gotta do it a little bit sooner. So I'm gonna do it now. There we go, but I was still a little too soon. Okay. This time I'm gonna get it right. I really think this has to be it or this quick solution to it. And then we did that. We can sell. Oh, that was perfect. That was literally beautiful. And I don't know if I could do it again, so I'm kind of scared. Is that the game though? Okay, no. We'll be fine. We will be fine. Oh, and then we have round 90. And I didn't even put him close. He can't pop. Oh, dude, he can pop. He can hit these down. That's not good. Nope. Oh, how do we sell them again though? And there's no way this boat can even pop 90 because I think it comes out like purples and stuff. We have 2 rounds. I haven't even got past the first one. What if I time that right again? And then we just do it. And then we take these all out. Okay. And then let's say that worked better. Couldn't we technically wait for this thing to regenerate again and then destroy round 90, then sell, then buy a tower that'll beat round 90? Yes, we can. So we'll do that like this. I just got to get that last timing right. And it's actually a lot harder than it looks like. I don't know why. I can't do it. I'm just kind of dumb. So we wait for it. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 9. 10. There's 10 of them. Okay, so we got to wait for 10. That's fine. We'll just wait for the 10th one, then go for it. And then hope his bombs don't. Oh, just get away with your bombs. Get away with those. Put him over here. Center him over there. Okay, I don't think he should attack anybody here. And then we can take this down in one go. There we go. Boom. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Will they have to do it again? Could you imagine? Could you imagine? We could actually do that, but I don't know if that's the right answer, to be honest. Nothing seems to be working besides like instant killers like that other one. So how do we make this work? I mean, can we just take him down like this? That'd be kind of cool. But then again, we can't sell, so I doubt that'll work. And then nothing actually takes those things down. Their damage is just crazy. Do we have spirit? We do, but what good is that gonna do? I mean, no, right? Oh, maybe. Spirit, you're awesome. You're pretty cool. You're a pretty cool guy. But your damage is not so awesome, to be honest with you, Spirit. So maybe we can just sleaze trap these things. So would this work though? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's just gonna, no, it'll just say it's like too fast or too slow, and then you won't be able to get the other one. Oh, actually, really? Dude. How do you make it like work again though? Oh, he did it. Oh, he did it. For whatever reason, he did it. And then I can control these if it gets too crazy. Oh, he just does it. He just does it. Okay. Oh my gosh, really? Like just like that easy. Oh, that's so cool. That's why they're slower. Yes. Okay, we know how to get past it. Now we just got to sell it. And I don't know what we're selling for because I think there's like purples and pinks and all this kind of stuff. Oh, geez. That's not good. Oh, geez. I messed it up. But what we can do though is I can just wait. Okay, so that's camo and lead. Okay, we can't do that. So can we go back to that? Yes, we can. We can continue. Oh, thank you. We don't have to redo that. All right. So now we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. There we go. We can sell it for something that's not him. I just don't know what would be the best though. Like what's camo and greatness? This guy, but he doesn't see camo without that upgrade. We could go like Fire Phoenix or something that's on the water, but nothing's on the water. I mean, Permaspike would be really cool, but it's not going to be in range. All I'm thinking is Sarbamba. That's really all we got at this point. Would that work? Or what about like Cripple Moab to take down those DDTs pretty quickly? So many different choices here, but I'm going to go with this one and think, I'm just going to think that the timing works. Like we'll just wait for it and then I can just hit pause and restart it real quick if I need to, so we don't have to redo this 14 times. It should, they are moving slower, so it should just be like one and done. Like DDT? No, okay. That was a lie. And there's the DDTs. You're so dumb, DDTs. I almost got all 3 of them though. So I just have to like last second wait for that. That's not going to be even easy. Unless I can, oh, can I use these? Oh, I can do this. Get him. But he doesn't drop the bombs or what? Like he just doesn't do it? Oh, I died. That's not good. I swear though, I've seen this guy not attack that fast. Like usually it's so slow and you're just like, you're crying because you're like, dude, why are you so bad? Oh, is that going to work like that? Okay, we're good. But now this works just perfectly this time. So I just don't understand. But I don't care either. So we're going to grab this guy and then we're going to grab this one here. We're going to center him here, right about there. And we're going to use our little ability thingy. And this is it. This is it for sure. Just do something cool. Do something cool. There we go. Oh, shoot. I forgot about the top. I want to try a different tower, like maybe Cripple Moab or something. I just really don't want to use, oh, this might work. I just really don't want to use the other one because timing that's so awful, but that's really bad too. That's not going to work at all. I think we can use something else so we don't have to have like crazy timing abilities or some kind of weirdo-ness where we have to make sure we're really good with the other tower. I don't even know. Let's just keep it here though. Maybe Hydro Rocket Pods, but then that won't take down the DDTs. This could possibly take down DDTs since they're moving slower. I mean, we have way too much money left, so probably not, but look how good they take those down. That's really good. And look, I just drag it through and it just pops them all. That's so cool. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe though? Maybe? Nope. No. Need more time. If I remember correctly, these guys won't take out DDTs at all except for their rockets, which are pretty good, honestly. This might actually just work. We might not even need the big guy because I don't want to have to time those things. That's crazy to me. Oh, and they do stop them. That's really good. Are you good enough though? You're just going to let me be, you're just going to let me lose? Come on. Same idea, but cooler tower over here. But he just chases things around. He kind of goes a little crazy. Like he doesn't need to go that crazy, but he does. So again, same problem, not gonna work. I feel like we're gonna have to use the silly plane, and I don't want to. What about regular plane? Would that work? Maybe not. I mean, it might actually. I honestly think it's the glasses on these guys that just make them so much stronger, and it's just not working out. But it's awesome that we can continue so we don't have to keep starting back over with this guy, but at least it's foolproof and it always works to use him. I mean, this could work. It'd be really slow and I mean, unbelievable, but it would be cool. What about a really awful idea? Like if we did this and then zapped them all. No, we're talking this would take forever though. It's gonna be the plane and we just have to not be bad at this game. I think that's what our whole thing we're dealing with here. And I just can't come to terms and accept it because I don't want it to be the answer. But if I start it on there, so he drops the first one, well, he should anyway. And then we'll drop this one here and then turn it back around. Make sure to drop that one. Okay, we got rid of it, but we can't. We have to make sure he pops everything. It's just not gonna fly. We have to make him pop every single balloon that's not a DDT. And then we won, we are done. So I managed to get one of the DDTs because I'm finally starting to figure out the pattern this guy needs to fly in. But who would make something like this? And the way you have to do it is just pure mean because you got to do some crazy stuff here. So you take it, you wait for it to go around, and then you immediately hit it here, and then it'll always hit the first one. So you're good, right? But then you're like, okay, now what do? Well, you should bring it back because it's going to take some more time. And then you get those ones, but then you still don't get the first ones. So then you're like, oh no, what do I do? And then you got to hit here, and then you can't get anything. That's just how it works. I did it. Okay. I don't even know if I could recreate that, but I just waited for it and waited for it, and then it perfectly worked out, and I switched the thingy around. That's something I could never do in a million years. Slice and dice on ouch, and it's only a 1%er. This is going to get kind of wicked. On round 80, you can only have 14 upgrades, and the ZOMG is going to come out blaring fast for its size. I think that's pretty fast. What are we going to start with? Do we have any snipers? We do not. What about something just straight up? Oh, we can't go straight down the middle here. So for our first official try, I kind of want to go with this one here all the way up, and we can't afford all the way up. We can have more towers, which is nice. So what if we just go with like a ground 0? But the regeneration cooldown is pretty bad here. What about like a Moab shove? We don't even have Moab shove. Special poperations. That one always comes in clutch when it needs to. And we don't have enough for that either. Oh my goodness. If we have enough for the anti-terror, that would be pretty cool. What is this thing even called? Detect terror. And we don't even have enough time for it to regenerate. What if we got a sub? Would that help it out? Like it's almost right there. That could be a thing. I would like that actually. So if we put this here and then we grab a sub, it should be in range. Oh, you can't go. You don't have any more money. So I just won't upgrade to laser blast. Let's try that. And then it should be enough. Why isn't it in its thingy? Shouldn't it be? Like it's in range clearly. That's really odd, guys. That doesn't make any sense. How much damage does spike mines do? Oh, so sad. So sad. How much health does this guy have? So he has lower health by a little bit, but his speed's just faster. So it's nothing like too crazy. It's like gonna break our lives here. But can we get anything that's decent? Probably not. I mean, we can get, I think, all the way up to the top path. We're off by $100. Are you kidding me? Oh wait, we can lose lives. So I'm imagining all we have to do is break this ZOMG down because it's gonna be like 12,726 or something like that. So I guess we just have to break down the ZOMG. So we only get 14 upgrades, which is the problem. Cause I'm thinking like, what if we just go with like a ton of these overdrives and just see if we can like take this thing down? We'll even get it down enough. We don't need the unstable concoction, but we couldn't even get 1 damage with 1. Like that's not gonna fly. And that's 14 upgrades right there. We are maxed out with just 2 overdrives. Oh my gosh, look at how, oh, it took it down a little bit. So do we have a bomb? We do not have a bomb. Now, what if we had 2 of these? Well, what the heck? That went the middle path dart, but I'm just trying to get this guy to regenerate the first one. And if it did, that could be pretty helpful. But again, we're just not having enough time to regenerate anything that's useful. I can go with 2 full rocket storms. If those would upgrade and actually have the cooldown rate done, we could actually do something here. Look at this thing to send out a stream of crazy. But it's just not gonna be enough time, is it? And it's not even gonna get it down to that first one. So overdrive was the best so far. Maybe we can actually get our abilities. Oh, that's pretty cool. middle? It looked close, but I don't think so. I was trying to get Blitzix on this guy, but I'm just going for things that just take down ZOMG class or Moab class, which these bombs are really helpful. And then this little guy here with his top path thingy, but it's just not going to be. Oh, we actually did shred it a little bit, but instead of going with that one, we should just go with this one, huh? Because it will produce more, I think. So there's 5. Yeah, way more than the other path for sure. But is it going to be enough? It's doing pretty well. Oh, it actually took it down the most so far. So I do think this spike is a way to go, but we only do get one. So it's not like we can have 30 of them. And Rocket Storm is pretty nice. So there's all of our upgrades, but we still have $10,000 left. So I kind of feel like that's not the answer. But as long as we can get enough damage on it here, and then we can use our Rocket Storm and we can use our little pineapples here, we might have something going. We're actually breaking it down. There we go. We just got to break it open, guys. That's all we got to do here. There's the Rocket Storm. Come on, buddy. Nope. No. I'm curious as to what the glue solver will do. I don't think much, but oh, that's some good damage. I love this thing. So what about like glue solver? We don't have enough for pineapples though is the problem. Look at on its own. That was really good. And then can we get to like, maybe not the spiked ones, but those ones? That's perfectly fine. I'm okay with that. Because by the time that thing eats it alive, we'll have the spikes to help out. Come on, buddy. Come on. You know what I'm doing wrong though? That's my fault. We could put this guy, I'm thinking right here. And the problem I'm having is I need it to come out like quicker. So there, but then I also need it to be a second shot. So we need to find the perfect spot because like right here, it's going to lose it, but we get to hit it again. So that's perfectly fine. We'll move it up a little bit more so it can do that. So right about, let's go right when it comes in the track, just like that. I mean, is it cool? Not really, huh? No? Okay. Okay. This time it's there like instantly, right? Yeah. Okay. So pretty close, not instant, but pretty good. And then he'll re-hit it, right? No, maybe. Oof, just not going to work. It's just not what I thought it would be, but it was so good. Can this thing freeze ZOMG class? If we can get that extra little bit on it for that, like that glue, that could actually help, but I don't think so. Oh, it does. It slows it down. Okay, I learn something new every time I tell you guys this. So if we can get this guy all the way to the top, so like right here, and then can we also afford the snowstorm? That could be very, very cool. Oh, there we go. And then we'll freeze it and hit it again. Hopefully that's the goal here. Maybe we should put our glue gun a little smaller down so we can hit it again. Like, cause right now we should hit that again. But the glue's still staying on and it's not taking it down any further. So I don't think that's gonna be it. I miscounted my upgrades, but the idea here is to obviously freeze it and then get enough for that little bomb thing. And hopefully that does something, but I can't actually, let's see here, hit it down and see what that does. And it doesn't really do anything. We got the 2 bruisers here. This one definitely attacks like a crazy person, and then the glue's great. So maybe this could actually do something, but I don't know. Look at that damage. That wasn't what I thought it would be for sure. It's gonna actually break it down enough, but just not enough to be anything good. Which then makes me want to go with this one and then try that out. But again, we don't really have much to work with here. Can that thing break it down on its own? It does a lot of damage, guys, a lot. Oh my gosh, that's so good. So if I put him here and then put an ice down here, ice doesn't really matter where it goes. And there we go. That's pretty much most of our money. And we can freeze it, slow it down, and we can actually get a lot of damage going while he's frozen, which is cool. But maybe we should wait because it's still a little slow after it's done being frozen. Well, not really, huh? That's so close though. I feel like it's so close. I just got to try moving him because once he's frozen, he's like right in his face. So I figured this would be a better spot for it. So we'll put it right there, freeze it immediately, and then just go to town on it. No. What about the Lord of Glives? Just put him there and see what he can do. He is on faster, which might help out a little bit. His speed, oh my gosh. I still think that the top path super does a little bit better, maybe. But look, it actually keeps attacking. It keeps attacking. That was really close. So what if we go with that same concept but put it like the bottom path only? Or, oh, I have a better idea. Oh my gosh. Oh, so that's way stronger, and it keeps attacking. So with the idea that it keeps attacking, if we put this guy up here, it should do it. This should be the answer. I mean, what else could it be, right? If we just put this guy at the top, let him do his thing. Look, he immediately starts attacking and his little zoopers are gonna go keep going as it's gone. Look, it keeps going. Look at that. Oh yes, please go. Please don't stop. So close. Dude, what are you doing with yourself? Okay, we'll put you at the very top then. And maybe let's get a little bit more attacking. There we go. That little bit will help us out for sure. Just extra 11, 19, 27, 30, 38 shots. That's all we need, 37. And that's the end right there. For sure. Go for it. Done. Oh, you suck. I should have just looked at how much I was getting, but we'll try it with the middle path as well. So we'll go all the way up to the top and go middle path. And then we'll put our tack right there because that tack is really what's making us this whole entire thing work. So honestly, it looks the same. It's still $3,500, $3,600. That thing hits 100 each time. Honestly, I think it needs to be on the right side. That's probably why. So we'll go all the way up and we'll get this guy to faster shooting, even faster shooting. And that's it. That's game right there. Oh yeah, 84 from the Tack this time. That's what I'm talking about. Game over. Oh no. So I ran some tests and you actually do get a couple of hundred lives less when you don't use the bottom path. Those red hot rings actually do help. It's just still not enough to matter. That's pretty good. 37.69. What else could we ask for at that point? 38.35 on this one, and it still wasn't enough. That is the most I got. It's just complete RNG based as far as how much I got that time, and it's still not enough. After over an hour and a million tries unsuccessfully using this combo, I reached out to Supreme Avocado and he beat it with this combo. And after a million more tries, I finally beat it, but I somehow broke it. As you can see here, I only have 1,000 pops with this, with this boomer. And I'm gonna put up his screenshot right now showing what he has. You're supposed to have 38.43 on your boomer alone. And you achieve that the same way I was doing it the entire time, but with just a little bit more luck. So he's also told me there's like some way to break the game where if you speed it up to it and then immediately stop it and let him do its thing and then speed it up at the end, something with frame perfects and slicing and dicing, it'll just work randomly, and that's how I beat it. But what I honestly think is that this game just is broken. And sometimes it says 11 for whatever reason because it doesn't count the first like dozen spins because broken game, but you have to make it say 1143 or preferably 3,843. On this one's it for no reason other than just because it's Tuesday. This one will be it, 1143. Oh my goodness, this game is broken, and that's fine. Can you pop the BFB with a 1%er on this one? This one's going to be probably crazy. And it's on quad, and I'm not the best with this map. And I don't really like this map, to be honest. But it's just one BFB, and it's going to come out the left side, but we only get one monkey. Can we sell this monkey? We can. So we can maybe, I don't know, slow it down and just break it down to nothing. We only have, what the heck? We have no money either? Okay, so let's say we stop all of these. Then what do we use to pop everything with, though? Okay, part of me just thinks like we should have just gone straight with, oh, we can't even go with that path. Okay, I was going to say first strike right off the bat, and we can't lose any lives either. So $12,000, I have no idea, to be honest. Oh, I want to do an alchemist, but we have one tower, so it can't be this one, right? Like there's no way recursive, but could a recursive take down all those Moabs? So if we can get them down far enough, because what I'm thinking is we go with this guy. Maybe we go with the middle path though. But no. If we can do this, we'll go on strong, knock them all out, and then we can get like a recursive cluster and then pop everything else, hopefully. I don't think so though, because we're not going to have enough time for them to even go down. So by the time they go, yeah, no. And then recursive, yeah, no, that's too crazy. But they broke them. It did break them. So that's something on the right track, I feel like. We're not too far off in Crazy Town. Oh my gosh, they stopped everything I want to do. I wanted to go with the little flash bomb guy that breaks up the Moabs. No Moab shove or anything, but we do have a blade Maelstrom. Is that going to be doing enough for us? Because we could use that at the end to pop all the Moabs after the main Moab does its thing. But look at how much time we're going to need though. So if we do this one, how much damage does it actually do? Pretty much nothing, unfortunately. Oh, actually not the worst, but it's pretty bad. Well, we have Monkey Pirate. Tell me it's not this is the answer. It can't be this is the answer, right? Maybe there's not enough time or something. Is it like last second stuff here? What are we doing? No. Okay, no. It just can't be the right answer. I'm hitting this button really fast. Yeah, no. That would have been pretty funny if that was the answer. Plasma Accelerator would have been awesome, but again, it's another tower we don't have. So what I'm thinking here is what if we remove this thing for like, oh, only $300. That's really not bad. Okay, so that didn't do anything. Because the problem is we can't pop this right away. So if we remove this and we just look at that, now we can immediately hit this thing and we can stop it beforehand, put this guy on strong, and now we're going to actually have time to get our recursive clusters. Are the balloons slower? Balloon speed is only 21%. This is going to be somewhat of the answer. Watch this, guys. So we're about to pop them all down, or at least, oh, most of them. Okay. Get them. Oh my gosh, get them. Come on, buddy. Don't let me down like that. Okay, so maybe we got to remove both of them because look at how much health they have. Oh, so they have a lot more health, but they're slow. Okay. I got a better one here. So we'll move this guy and we'll go all the way up to this. Whoa, you suck. That was so close. I thought for sure it would be it. We do not have enough for it. And then we can glue and then maybe actually recursive after that. Oh, look at that. That's really clever. Maybe? Yes, there we go. We got unpopular solution on one of the worst maps on one of the hardest rounds. Round 90 and Moab speed is nuts. 250%. Oh my goodness. So we're going to have these things blare. Okay, at least these ones are slow. That's really nice. And then, okay, then those speedy demons come out of there. So what I'm thinking is glue gunner right in the middle, and we'll go all the way up because it's always the glue gunner, always. And then we'll get camo. No way, like that's gonna be the answer right off the bat, isn't it? And then we'll just give them some range. I feel like I've done something similar to this, and this is definitely gonna be the answer. No, they're too fast. I thought I was so cool for a second. So what if we go with like this guy and we need MIB if we can get it. So we'll go MIB like that, and then we'll get him to focus firing, laser shock. There's no way, right? Like, yes, they can pop lead, but they have to be fast to pop those DDTs. Yeah, not even close. I think we barely got some damage on that thing. Now, Arctic Wind is way too slow, but I'm thinking if we have like a really fast cooldown rate, I didn't really check. Oh, Arctic Wind's just Arctic Wind. You don't even get a cooldown. What am I thinking? Okay, this one's been pretty solid lately, and if you just put him on first, he might be able to pop everything that comes out his way, and then we can just grab an Alchemist, make him super strong. Oh, not super strong, like lame strong. How about that? But let's see what this actually does to Moabs. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's a big sad bust. I would say Carpet is spikes, but that's not going to work. But let's see what we can do with this cooldown rate, and it's really bad. Like really bad. Now, if this guy can maybe see, like, okay, this one like this is pretty solid, but maybe I didn't need to do that. Maybe I could have gone with like the MIB and just gone with the middle path so it could be faster. But the problem is those aren't actually hitting anything. So I don't think it's going to work that way. So with that same concept, let's go with this one because it's just pure greatness. And we'll also get this one here and there like that. And we'll just get primary mentoring so it's even longer range. That could be something. And then we'll use that permacharge awesomeness, but I doubt it. Oh, that was the closest so far though, for sure. What about the Uggo Buggo? Just go with this one right here. That could be something, and it probably will be, to be honest. And I hope it's not. I always tell myself you need to check. Oh, okay. I always tell myself you need to check the glue, the village, and the wizard. Oh, the wizard. Okay, let's check the wizard then. We'll go all the way up to the phoenix if we can, and we can't, so it's not going to be the wizard. Look how slow those balloons move though. I just wish we could do something else with it. Oh, okay. What about Superboat? Because if we get Superboat here, we can't sell, unfortunately. Oh, we can't get Superboat. Please, cross your fingers. Yes, we got it. Look at that. Okay, and we only need twin guns. Oh, but he can't see camo, huh? So we're going to have to get something that lets him see it. So maybe like this one, or like that. No, what are you doing? Okay, so we'll put him right here then, all the way up, and then we'll get this one first, make sure it's in range, get that camo, and then there we go, faster stuff. And then that should cover everything, right? That should take down the DTs in like one swipe. Look at that, okay. But then how do we take down all this stuff? It looks like it's working out, and then we do have our first strike ability. Oh my god, that was really easy. So I have officially been called out. This is called Dumbloon Can't Beat, and it's a less than 1% rate on round 76, of course, with some crazy regrows. Why would they call me out like this? I can beat it. At least we can give it a big shot here and give it 100%. So the first thing we're gonna do, of course, is go with this guy because he's great. And then we're gonna probably find out that they're all, oh my goodness. I'm expected to fly out here, coming out regular. They're camo. And they're very slow. But I still like this guy, and I think he's really good. So what we're gonna do here is we'll go like this and probably have no camo. Okay, so no camo for him. All right, signal flare? No signal flare. Why is it just when I think we're gonna be doing great, we have no camo and then we get wrecked on? So is it something simple like this one, like just straight up just putting this here and just letting him ice shards everything, and then when it breaks open, what? I guess I don't know. I don't know what else. And then we can't even cleansing foam, so that's not going to work. Let's just see what ice shards does. What is the balloon health, just in case we're here all day? Oh, the ceramic health is 2000% on top of being crazy regrow. So we're gonna have to like try to find a way to like one shot these things. Now I have a kind of a question here. So if we like use this guy, right, and he transforms the ice monkey, can he technically see camo? Because like, come on. Well, this guy can see camo, so he should be able to see camo. What's that about? I guess that's not the case, but oh, but does it look like we have like crazy regenerations? Yeah, our ability cooldown is only 5%. That could have a lot to do with it. What if it's something crazy like this? Like, look how fast they regenerate. What if it's just like get a ton of lives? We just get a lot of lives. And then we blow back forever. And then, oh, we only get 31. Oh my god, I was like, I'm so smart. I'm the cleverest balloons player ever. And then we could have just done that way, but that's not gonna work out, unfortunately. 31 lives is nice though. And we can also keep these guys back here, so that's saying something, right? Now, as far as camo goes, we don't have much for it. Now, I need to lock this guy in place so we can stop messing around with all that, and then they'll blow them all back there. Okay, cool. And then we have like pretty much all day. So now what happens when we go with Glue Storm? Glue Storm works on leads, but not on the camos, right? Am I correct on that? So it does slow them, and they can take more damage, but not from non-camo towers, correct? I always get it a little mixed up, but I think that's how that works. Okay, so they are slower. Okay, so no, it's just gonna be towers that can do more damage to it. So let's see if we have like a regular Juggernaut. Could you imagine? That's gonna be so ugly. But once we start getting these crits off, wouldn't that kind of be kind of a thing? I'm going to try it. Why not? Let's just let this guy go after it. Look, he's getting a lot of damage per pop there. That's pretty cool. And then we can just keep hitting it. Look, he is getting those crits. Is he taking them out too? Does that what crit means, that it's just gone? But we don't get any more glue. Oh, because it has to like last. That makes sense. Okay. So unfortunately, it does look like they are regrowing and we aren't popping them. That's not good. So I'm thinking maybe we try this one instead. At this point in time, I really think that like the glue is part of the answer. But you know, we think that sometimes and then we lose. So you never know. But I feel like this could be something. No, because they're instant regrow back. So we need to just take them out, like one shot them. What can one shot? A sniper, but we don't have any camo for the sniper. Do we have a wizard? Maybe we have some shimmer. Okay, no shimmer. We have master bomber, but what good Zach gonna do? You know what we could do here though? We could go like this. And then as soon as this guy starts hitting them, we'll just do the super glue. So like that. Now they're going to take more damage, right? Look at, we're doing a lot of damage and they're going straight back to where they came from. That's sad though. I thought we were doing something good. Oh, let me move my head over to the other way today. And let me stare at the corner of the screen so you guys can see everything that's going on. That's funny. I was thinking like, what if it's just like a ton of pineapples, but they actually don't do damage unless you can see camo, which is kind of silly because they're on the track, so they don't have to see anything. So you think they would just automatically pop, but apparently that's not the case. I was hoping that this did some damage since it's like there, but it's not the case, unfortunately. I thought maybe it was like an ability, but that thing's wicked. Look when you slow it down. There's just a ton of artillery coming out of that battery. I got another idea, but I don't know if it's going to do anything. No, again, because of the camo. That's so silly. Like, it's just blowing up. It really shouldn't see the camo. It should just blow it up and take it out since it's there in its face, but apparently not. All right, so this guy does a holy smokes amount of damage. So what I'm thinking is if we can play our cards right, we can like place this guy down and then glue. So we'll glue it. Oh, no, that ability first. Okay. So now the glue's there. We'll just keep a hitting both abilities. Oh, but I didn't have enough for both. Okay, so I just have the regular glue. And this one glues all balloons on screen, causing them to take more damage from it, all sources while it lasts. Okay, so unfortunately though, it's not working. We're getting a lot of damage here, but it's just not enough. And we just keep, well, maybe. No. We're just starting our big regrow farm. Silly. We do have the destroyer helicopter and not enough to get us anywhere. I would say like if we can just pop all the balloons, right? So if we can get them up to that 48,000, but that doesn't work like that, right? Like if we just start attacking random stuff, are we just gonna get more money? You get what I'm saying, right? Like I'm not trying to pop I'm trying to pop the ones we haven't regrown yet and then regrow them, because the goal here is then we get the prime and he can just come through and take them all out. Not a big deal. And in the meantime, we get money, but it doesn't seem to be what's working here. Now, of course, I could go with like a discount village first, but I don't think that's going to matter. That was silly. That was like less money than before. So let's try this one. It has rockets and stuff. So same problem. We're getting like a lot of pops, but just not enough for it to matter. And then as soon as we like do anything, they just regrow. So we need to somehow stop them. What if this guy helps? So as soon as he does his little shredder thing, he'll shred them. I think this is going to work. Maybe. Ice shards is really good when it works, when it wants to work. Because shouldn't technically, like this guy's here, he should shred them all. This guy should get a ton of pops. Definitely not working how I planned here. This one's kind of cool. Ice shards and ballistics. It looks like it's doing well, but then you can't actually tell, and then it's doing really bad. For a second there, I thought it was doing just fine and dandy, and then ice shard just isn't doing what I thought he would do. This guy's getting a heck ton of damage, but this guy not so much. What about this guy? I don't want master bomber, but I was looking for like flash bombs and stuff. Will that do anything besides just start a crazy regrow? And we got this guy to the middle path instead. But again, we just get crazy regrows. We need to find a way to like one shot these guys or bring them down to one shot. Part of me's thinking like, what if it's something as crazy as like using the plane or the helicopter, sorry, we use the helicopter to downdraft them like one by one, and we'll just like solely take out one at a time when it's not too overwhelming. Ice and glue, since they start taking, oh my god, ice shard sucks. I thought for sure like once he starts actually taking them down, it'll be cool and he'll just shred them all at once, because ice shards can be really good, but not right now. It's not being good at all. Not cool. What if we just go with straight power and alk buff this guy? Doesn't seem to be working. All right, so we have one balloon on its own, and then I think like I can make this happen. Okay, we have one balloon on its own. I don't know what we're gonna do with this balloon, but I'm gonna do something with it. We're gonna lock this guy in place so he can't mess with it, right? And then we have one balloon to take out. That's all we gotta do. And we can do this for like 6 hours until we finally get all of the balloons. But my question is, how do we pop this one? I honestly think this is a very dumb and silly idea, so I don't know what to do with it exactly. I wish we had camo. There's no way it's this, right? Literally sitting there for like 6 hours. Okay, good. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna be like one balloon at a time and we just get the Those spikes, so that literally did absolutely nothing. Is it silly to give this a try? I thought maybe because I have extra lives that maybe one of these will go down and then this guy will pop, but it doesn't work because it's camo, right? Like his that's 104? That would have never worked. How do we get 104 lives? Doesn't this give some kind of lives? No, just money. Well, that didn't really help at all. Oh my gosh. So what I'm thinking is we either need more lives or we need more money, because I feel like once we get this guy, we can just powerhouse through it. But how do we get more bucks? We don't have elite sniper. The Chinook costs so much money. We have rubber to gold, but he can't see camo. So I wish we got more of these loans here. If we could just buy like just a couple more, like boom, look at there. Now we got 42. Now if I can just do it one more time, but it only gives it like 1 per round, which is kind of silly. I thought this guy would work and maybe help out just a bit, and this is not the case. Nothing's taking these down and nothing can instant them, which is just super weird to me. So we're like missing something big here, or it's a bug. I don't know what this will do, but they're completely frozen in time and they are getting pops. Very, very slow pops, but they both are getting pops. As you can see, waves his little arms around, he gets pops, and then he just sits there and gets pops. So the weird part is though, is that I think they just regrow, didn't they? Oh, I like blinked for a quick second. My thought process is that if they're so slow and they can't even move, then they'll just pop without regrowing. So unfortunately, they're just regrowing back over and over and over, and that's doing absolutely nothing. What about bombs into ice? Maybe they can work together, because then I'm just hope ice shards usually just shreds things, guys. So if we could just get them open, ice shards can come in and just shred everything that's underneath it without even having a problem. But flash bombs is still just not good. It just stalls, but so does this guy. I don't know though, maybe we already got some damage there and some damage here. Oh, for a second I thought it was working and just started a regrow farm, but for a while it looked like it was like down to nothing. Oh, that was so cool. I thought permabrew caltrops would be pretty cool, but unfortunately we've gone through so many caltrops that they're actually disappearing. So I thought that he just had like an endless amount, but it turns out it's just like the spike factory where there is a limit. But let's see what happens here. Oh my gosh, they're just walking through. And then of course it starts a big nasty regrow farm. That is crazy to me. So for this one, I just alch buff a spike, but I went with the top path because we have more than enough time. It's already regenerating and taking away the old spikes. But so this is like really strong. Plus we went top path instead of middle path. This might stand up. Only weird part is that we have $57,000 left, but money's not everything, guys. Here we go. I'm hoping it does like some damage at least does something. But it like pops them in the back. What is that even about? So the max with the alch buff and everything is 5,000 damage. Are you kidding me? That was arguably the most wasteful use of my time ever. All right, guys, this might work. If I can take this guy down. Oh my gosh, not even a little bit. I thought for sure, because I had barely enough money to take this guy down. I thought for sure that was the answer. Because I didn't even have enough money. I had to use the ability to get enough for the plasma. So I'm like, oh, that makes a lot of sense if this works. But how else would you take that down? All right, round 2. And this time it's on last. So it should be okay. We're going to wait right till it's in its face and just go for it. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Is this the answer? Who would do this to me? That's just messed up. That is so messed up. Who is this cruel? Oh my god, that's 2 of them. I guess we'll just keep doing this, but the problem is we're going to start losing them here in a second. We're going to start regrowing them. Can we take 2? If we can take 2, that'll like help me out a lot. Because then I won't be, oh geez, and he knocks it back anyway. Who would do this? This is the cruelest person in the entire Bloons community to make a challenge like this. Oh my goodness. I mean, the ingenuity to come up with something like this is awful, but is this the answer? I think we're just making too many for ourselves. So we're going to try 2 right here and just try to like help this out a little bit because we are popping way too many. We'll go for 2 and we can take out 2. Let's see if we can take out 3. So unfortunately we made ourselves like a giant regrow farm and I just wasn't paying attention to it. So obviously what I'm finding out is the more damage they are, obviously it's gonna be easier to pop. Well, that's great and all, but we don't have the beauty of damaging all of them unless we move them back and attack one at a time. And then he does that. Oh my god, he just fidgets across the entire map for no reason. So I wish he would attack more. Okay, here we go. There we go. We took 2 out. Now we can blow these ones back. Blow those ones back because they're not, see, look it, we thought those were more. Oh my gosh, okay. This one I think we can take out. There we go. Okay, this one in the back here is a little scary. This one right here, because the front one has no damage. If I can blow it. Okay, cool. This is perfect. Oh, no. Given that I am no quitter, I'm on my like 6th or 7th one, and I'm not going to lie to you, this is awful. This is the worst challenge I've ever done in my life. There's just no win to it. And then you got to sit here and hope that you don't pop them. And then you're very close to popping them all at each time. So like this one. So I got that one, right? But now look how many we have left. And see those ones that are slightly broken open? No chance. I'm going to try to go for 2 on this one. It's probably a bad idea, but I'm going to go for it. As soon as this one starts breaking open, go for 2. And there you go. That's why you don't go for 2. So this time what I have done is I put him up here. And then as soon as he gets like that much attack on it, I bamf them all back. So we should be right on the money here. But this will be my last attempt. I tell you that much. If this doesn't work out, I'm done. This is the worst challenge I've ever done. What's crazy is if this isn't even the challenge solution, it just seems like a valid solution, so I'm going for it. But it could possibly be wrong, which would be hilarious at this point. I don't think this could be the answer, guys, and I just made a regrow farm after knocking out like 15 of these guys. If this is the answer, I will never beat this challenge because that is awful, and I do tap out to the person who said that I can't beat this because I have a lot of patience, but I have to draw the line at my sanity somewhere. It's 1 hour and 30 minutes, and that was awful, which is why I cannot believe that that's the answer. I'm going to reach out to somebody here. All right, so Supreme Avocado said he beat it and he won't show me how, but just him saying that got me thinking because he's like, I used 3 towers. And I'm like, how'd you use 3 towers? That doesn't even make any sense, but it does make sense because watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. Hopefully this makes sense. If I can put the plane here, well, come on, go in the water, go in the water. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, watch this, watch this. We could go like this forever, right? Because now if we move him like right there, it sells them both. It sells them both. No freaking way. I just thought of this. I was like, come on, we have a boat, we have a plane. I can do this. It doesn't mean I can still beat this, but we're almost there. And then we can just go like this again. 3, here we go, here we go. And we'll move it. We'll move it back here and do it again. Let's move right here. Who cares? It doesn't really matter where we put it. Oh, they're going to sell them both anyway. No, it didn't sell it. How come it didn't sell that one? Just sold him. I don't care. It's fine with me. And then we'll go like this. How much is it for a big old guy? Like 140 or something? So we'll just do that. And then we'll sell this guy here. Okay, come on, come on, come on. So cool. I love this. I love this. I can't believe it. Okay, so technically, why can't I do more? Why can't I do more? What's going on? Is like a round limit? Hang on, I was super excited for a second. Now you're messing with me. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, why did it stop me? Oh, because we didn't go fast enough. I think that's a rule with these things, right? Now, unfortunately, that's not enough, so we got to figure it out. But I can't believe we're on to something after 1 hour, 2 hours. Okay, I don't care. 2 hours is fine with me. So we just have to move really, really, really fast, okay? So I don't know why the game does that, but I've noticed that before. Like if you're too slow, it gives you a time limit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go fast. We're gonna move this guy here and then hit it again. Oh no, that time it got rid of it. Okay, keep it. It doesn't matter though. We're still gonna go fast. It's on slow mode. Oh, I think it's gonna be like depending on where I have him and stuff. So we can move him here. Okay, so that one worked for some reason. That's fine. Oh, but it's too far over. I can't catch a break with this guy. Okay, I'm going super fast right now, guys. I'm as fast as I could possibly go. I know we're gonna get 91, but can we get 121? I'm like going as fast as I can here. We will see right now. Okay, so see what I mean? It's just a matter about your speed. Okay, so we might be able to go for 4 here. I think we have to get 4 in order to win. And this is a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That's it right there. What the heck? How did he just move that? Oh, I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky. He's not selling it. He's not selling it. There we go. There we go. Come on, man. Don't let that be the downfall of you. Okay, there we go. There we go. Let's go for 4. One more, and I think we got this. Okay, there we go. Game over, guys. Now I'm gonna move everybody back for good measure. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. And then what we're gonna do is after this guy's gone, okay, because we don't want him to blow it away again, we're gonna move this guy to sell him. There we go. And now with a simple bomb blitz, this should be game. Oh my freaking God. That took 2 hours and 8 minutes. At least it wasn't that Chinook a bit. Oh my God. Thank you for Supreme. He just knows everything. He didn't tell me though. That's the cool part. Like him just saying I had 3 towers. I'm like, wait a minute here. I know that one. And then I just like started selling the thing. Oh my gosh. Watch all of this just to find out that this guy can't do it because there's camo or there's like 16 ceramics right there. But this should be game. And if it is, I'm so happy I could cry. Oh my God. Oh God. Thank you, baby Jesus. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I felt all the emotions of that challenge. Anger, disappointment, guilt for giving up, and then amazement of actually beating it, and gratefulness for my buddies helping me out. Thank you to Danimal for helping me out, and Supreme for sparking something in my brain by saying I had 3 towers and bomb blitz. That was enough to make my little noggin go rope until we figured it out. But I am done. And if you're still awake, check out this video where it's even more Hours of Bloons TD 6 to fall asleep to.